Canada takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipe stretching time, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze, Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, for Captain seen no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Monday, my friends. Alex, good to see you. Ultimate Plane Spotter, welcome. Zachary Holtzclaw, good to see you, my friend. Mike, good to see you. Sticks, good to see you. MN Sports Fan, welcome back. Air Canada 08, good to see you. Jay, welcome back. Captain Ireland, good to see you. GA Flyer, welcome. Slow RRS, good to see you, man. Saint says, morning Cap, can't stay long, but happy to announce your voice will be available for all after the next code push goes live. Hey! Chat, you're going to be able to make me your first officer or your cabin crew on Say Intentions. Very cool. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Appreciate you. Tired Shebus, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Jeff74, good to see you. Yuckfu, good to see you. Goodman, welcome back. Matija, good to see you, my friend. J. Luke, good to see you. Zachary Woodman, welcome back. Huskers, good to see you. Ludwig, good to see you. Sushi, good to see you. Gary P, good to see you as well, everybody. Welcome back, friends. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's recovered from our long hauls this weekend. Saturday, London Heathrow down to Dubai. And yesterday, what felt like long hauls, even though they weren't long hauls because of that insane wind right now. It's the jet stream is just bananas. And we were stuck right in the middle of it yesterday. It was pretty wild. Flights that usually take about an hour were taking about an hour and a half. So pretty damn cool. Delta 1581 departing early, Salt Lake City ground after. Nice, very cool, man. Jay, good to see you, dude. JWC, good to see you, man. We're at your home airport. Nice. If you do northern departure, I should see off my office window. Hey, very cool, man. Very, very cool. You're up in Denver. I didn't know that. Very cool, man. I love Denver. I love flying in and out of Denver. It's always a fun place to go. I need to actually get outside of the airport area in Denver one day and go exploring. That would be really fun as well. IYR, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Touchdown, good to see ya. We are wrapping up the week here, friends, in the 737-800. We have service today from Denver to Salt Lake City, back to Denver. It's been a while since we've done a Denver rotation. Usually we fly out of Denver and go elsewhere. I think the last time we flew out of Denver, we did Denver to LA or Denver to San Diego or something like that. So good to be able to fly back into Denver today. Love flying into Denver. That high elevation adds just a little bit of extra, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say it's hard, but it adds a little bit of extra maybe detail to your flight because you are landing at such a high elevation. I think we're up at 55, yeah, about 5,400 feet. up in elevation in Denver. So the aircraft does behave slightly different up at these altitudes, but it is always a good time. And of course, we get the big long takeoff roll here in Denver because of that elevation. Appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We'll get everything set up here and ready to go. Upstairs, first things first, let's get our gears set to the nav position. Good. We'll continue our flows down here. Yaw damper and fuel pumps can all stay off for now. We're on the bat switch. That's good. We're on ground power. That's good. IFE and cabin utilities are in the on position. Generators are all in the off position for now, as we don't have the EPU spooled. We'll get the chime on. Actually, I guess if I have that off, you'll actually see the passengers. Let's go ahead and get our window heat to the on position. Probe heat and hydraulic pumps can stay off for now. We've got our logo light on. We've got our nav lights on. Everything is set there. Perfectly fine for me. Beautiful. Alex, 26 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for 26 months. Appreciate you, dude. Morning, Cap, listening at work and on my lunch break. Hey, Matthew, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming and hang out, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, first things first, down to our electronic flight bag. Let's go and request our data from SimBrief. Beautiful. We are Delta 1553, service from Denver to Salt Lake City. Shouldn't be dealing with too much crazy headwinds today, but we should be fine. De-icing ops? No, we're not going to need any de-icing ops today, man. It's actually pretty beautiful here in Denver. Not much going on. No really clouds. No de-icing required. It is -19. That is cold in Denver today, but no icing. We should be fine with that. Cool. Hit our FMC tab. We're going to clear that out. We're going to go to pause on it. We're sitting on the ground, obviously, which we just spoke about. Denver. Throw that into our FMC. KDEN. Good. We'll go next page. Grab our left GPS. We'll scroll back. We'll set our IRS position. Good. Go to our route tab. We'll go ahead and request our flight plan. SimBrief. Beautiful. We will fix this. I figured this would be a problem. Back PMDG setup. Actually, I do want to check this very quickly here for a second. That's good. That's good. That's fine. That's good. Okay, that's good. Oops, probably performance. Nope, don't need to worry about that. All right, let's go to aircraft. We're going to go to equipments. It's in... where is it? I always thought it was in here. Puts you to 5 knots. That's good. And then... there's no 200 call out. We'll turn that on 300, 400. We'll get all those on. Pardon me. Okay, that's good. And then we'll go to displays, and we want kilograms. There we go. Beautiful. Good. All right. Back down here. SimBrief. Set payload. Clear. Set fuel. Clear. Select route. Good. Give that about 10 or 15 seconds to run through it. Do you limit your frames? No. I do not. No. Recently picked up the PMDG 800 on Xbox. Absolutely stunning aircraft. And as a formerly primarily GA guy, it certainly converted me into the airline crowd. It is a fantastic aircraft. I do agree with you, man. I do thoroughly enjoy it. Yeah. Looking outside right now, and it's not beautiful. Really? Are we on... we should be on live weather. Yeah, we're on live weather, live time. I'm not sure. Maybe just to the south or something, or to the north of the airport it's not as nice. All right, let's load up our flight route. Good. Give that another couple seconds to run through it. Namaste. Hi, Tesh. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well, man. My jet keeps icing over. Keep having to clear it with the dev mode thing. I would just turn off icing, to be honest with you, man. MCM. The icing is a little bit broken in 2020. It's modeled better in 2024, but it's still... meh. -2 in Denver right now. I'm assuming Fahrenheit. Currently showing 5 Fahrenheit. Guess it depends where you're at in the city. Probably with the wind chill as well. All right, flight plan is in there. Beautiful. Let's go to our NITREF. We'll plug in some numbers. 59.5 on the 0 fuel weight. Good. Going to plan 4 on the burn, which will give us a reserve of 1.5. We'll go with a cost index of 25, and we're going up to only 30,000 feet. And I'm assuming we're only going up to 30,000 feet because of the headwind. I'm guessing that's why we're staying at 30,000 feet. I'm not quite sure why, other than the wind conditions. Cruise winds 347 at 46. That seems more of like a quartering crosswind, not really a headwind. Anyways, we're going up to 30,000 feet. Go to N1 limits. We'll jump. Actually, no, sorry. We have to go to our departure page. We have to plug in some departures first. Now, we were going to do this on Say Intentions, and then I realized that it's Martin Luther King Day, and that means that we have a lot of ATC online in the US today. So we're going to do VATSIM. If VATSIM stays online, we'll do VATSIM for the entire day. If VATSIM decides to log off for whatever reasons, we can jump over to Say Intentions and kind of integrate both of them into the stream. But right now we've got Denver Tower, Denver Center, and Salt Lake Center online. So we've got a bunch of people online today. So we're going to take advantage of that with them all being online. Does that sound good? Sounds good. Beautiful. So we do have our PDC here from Denver Tower, which lets us know that we are cleared into Salt Lake City via the Zimmer 3 departure, Chingy transition, Meeker, and then the Lehigh 5 arrival. Altitude, flight level 300, squawk 3346, cleared Zimmer 3 departure, Chingy, then climb via the SID expect. Flight level 30010 minutes after departure, departure frequency 12765, expect runway 25, contact 124.3 with ATIS for push. Beautiful. That is all the information that we needed there, friends. So back down to the FMC. Denver departures. We're going to be on the Zimmer 1 departure. Sorry, the Zimmer 3 departure out of runway 25 with the Chingy transition. We'll execute that. Beautiful. And then our arrival into Salt Lake today. I believe the winds are right out of the north. 340 at 13, 6-mile visibility haze. -7, -21 on that dew point. Chilly over there. So we're going to expect 3-4 left. I think 3-4 left. Hold on. Let me look at where we're parking in Salt Lake City, and let's see if 3-4 right would be a little bit of a better destination, if you will. Why are you not showing me? Can you show me? 3-4 left would be ideal, but I mean, we're coming in from the east, which means, although honestly it probably doesn't matter because I think you all take it from Plague. We'll plan 3-4 left. They'll probably give us 3-4 right. Let's plan 3-4 right, just to be safe. If we need to do something different, we could do something different. Phoenix blog this week, apparently new flared logic and new IAE sounds. Interesting. Hey, Cap from the frozen central Georgia. Pups like this cold back. Pups, you like this cold back, my friend. Would I like this cold back? I mean, it is absolutely frigid here today as well, man. I took Henry for a nice big walk this morning, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, it was absolutely chilly, man. All right, we're going to be on the Lehigh 5 arrival with the Meeker transition, EKR, and we're going to expect the ILS 3-4 right from Plage, and we'll go ahead and execute that. Good. Let's jump to our legs page. Let's make sure we don't have any discontinuities. There's one. And we shouldn't have any other ones. We're looking good on that. Beautiful. Let's go to our init-ref tab. Let's plug in some numbers. Sorry, let's go to our N1 limit tab now. We'll jump over to our electronic flight bag. We'll jump back here. We'll go performance tools. Denver. We are departing on runway, please stop, runway 25. We'll import from aircraft. Good. We'll import the live weather. Good. And we'll go ahead and calculate some V-speed. So we're doing a takeoff. No D-rate takeoff today. So just a takeoff. Cell temp 47 degrees. So we'll go ahead and bug up 47 degrees. Beautiful. And that looks good. Our N1 rating should be 88.3, which it is correct. Good. We will then flip this back down here. Takeoff page. Flaps 5 degrees. CG weight 25.3. Trim value 453. And then our V-speeds 38, 40, 43. 39, 41, 42. They're almost matching. Cool. I think the aircraft is fully boarded. Let's bug up 30,000 feet here on our pressurization panel before we get, and as well, before we forget, sorry, and we'll jump to our approach charts, and I said 3-4 right. So let's have a quick little look-see here at the airport elevation into Salt Lake. Showing 4230. So let's bug up 4200. That'll probably be the best bet. 4200 on this guy. Good. Pressurization panel is set. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU. We'll jump outside. We'll listen to this gorgeous APU spooling up. Listen to these sounds, chat. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Starting to get frost on your cockpit window. Damn. Mona, change your schedule bot as 5 p.m. start in the UK. For us, it's not 1600. For Thursdays, that's because of the time change. Yeah, I'll change that afterwards. Thank you. Better load extra Biscoffs. It's Delta after all. Yes. God, this sound pack is mind-blowing, chat. It's so good. Aviation's good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude. All right, APU is on and available. We'll go ahead and select our APU, and we'll get our APU bleeds on. Hydraulic pumps can come on. We'll get the rest of the fuel pumps on. Seatbelt signs will go on. Anti-collision light is on. And we'll flip you to APU Gen. Good. We'll come down here. We'll ensure that park brake is set. We will go to GSX. We'll prepare for pushback and departure. GSX is already out of date. I don't know how. I literally updated it yesterday. We'll remove the chocks. Good. And that is looking good, my friends. We are looking good. Cool. How long is one leg? An hour and 5 minutes down to Salt Lake today. And probably a slightly shorter on the way back. Very slightly shorter. All right, Denver ground on, sorry, Denver tower, 24.3. We'll bug them up, 24.3. We are going to have to call for a push and start. This is a non-movement area behind us. 24.3 is in. Squawk code, one last thing, 3346. 3346. On and reporting. Good. Thinking about doing Boise or Idaho Falls again? Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm kind of waiting for a regional jet to do those ones, T-Storm, but we could do it in a 319, to be honest with you. 319 is kind of like a regional jet, right? Very small. 143 is going in here for our V-speed. Good. And I believe the top altitude on the Zimmer 3 is 19,000 feet. Oh, it's flight level 230. Well, there you go. So flight level 230. We'll bug all of those guys up here. Get everything ready to go on the FCU. 230. We want to go facing west. Release parking brakes, please. 230. All right, we're with tower, so we're going to call for our push and start. We are at gate. What are we at? Alpha 48. Squawk 7500? No. Hey, Gab, excited for this stream? Dante, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude.
United.
Yeah, Mr. Strange, I'll do that afterwards, man. Not going to worry about it right now, but I will definitely change that. What is the time in UK time that I go live? I always thought it was 1600 Zulu. I'm obviously wrong, but on Thursday evenings, because remember I do Thursday evening streams.
Taxi south on Foxtrot, stay parking. South on Foxtrot, heading Bravo.
Cassette Main, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Dallin, 35 months. Appreciate you, man. Z-Cap, loving the streams. Keep up the hard work. Huge no floaties to you, man. Glad you're enjoying the streams, dude. Thank you very much for 35 months as a business class member. One more month. You're repping the 3-year badge. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. No V-speed selected? Correct. I'm going to check the V-speeds. So I'll show you why I'm not doing that, Christopher. So watch. We're going to select our V-speeds, and then watch when we push back and we start the engines. It's going to tell me to check V-speeds. You'll see. Watch. It's 1700? Okay.
Runway 8, taxi via Bravo.
Timer Alpha 48, please.
Delta 1553, Denver Tower. Push and start onto Alpha. Alpha is approved. Face west.
Push and start on Alpha. Alpha's approved, faced west. Delta 1553. Alrighty. Park brake is off. Commencing push. We are good to go. We got bleed pressure. We got duct pressure. We're looking good. YouTube is buffering again. How many people are buffering? I thought we had mitigated the issues that we're having, but apparently not. Engine number 2 over to ground. Start valve is open. N2 percentage is slowly rising. You're also at Denver? Very cool.
Southwest 2359, contact Denver Center, 127.65, stay flight.
All right, we'll introduce fuel number 2. What replay dual do I use? You can put exclamation point replay in chat, Flying Engineer.
Delta 4070 Denver Tower, you should receive a PDC. Check your pilot plan.
Beautiful start on engine number 2. Wait for pushback to complete. I think this is Alpha Alpha.
You got it, 5643. Bring the push.
One of the two. Actually, this is Alpha Sierra. That's fine. Pretty sure Delta has no 737-800 split wings. Yeah, we don't have split wings. Just blended. Blended today. Park brake is on. Engine number 1 over to ground. Start valve is open. Good. And we'll listen for the spool up. Really need to set a specific wing view for this one. It's not another 30-minute taxi? No, we definitely won't. That's for sure. All right, let's introduce fuel. 25% N1. During Toga, the screen shows you are clicking a screw on the autopilot panel. Why? That syncs the Toga. That's the little secret Toga switch that PMDG has on all their aircraft. Whose Denver am I using? Exclamation point scenery. This is who am I using? The same guys that do San Francisco. Flight Beam. Flight Beam Denver. Gen 1 is on, Gen 2 is on, PAX over to the auto position, isolation valve auto. APU bleed can go off, APU can go off, start switches over to continuous. Probe heats can come on, yaw dampers can come on. Flip this over to Gen 1. Now, as I mentioned, see how the V-speeds haven't changed today. There you go, maybe that's new. Because every single time I set the V-speeds before we push back, I always get a check V-speeds message. But I guess we don't. Maybe they fixed it. Maybe it's no longer a bug. All right, we're going flaps 5 degrees for takeoff. Is it a normal drag and drop or is it an external replay tool? It's an external replay tool that you need to run. So you just put it on your desktop and then you double click it and it runs. You just hit the record button, stop recording, and then you can replay. It's actually a really cool tool, man. Probably one of like the easiest and best replay tools for Microsoft 2020, to be honest with you. And it's completely free. Having a problem with the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke. When I want to push it forward in Microsoft, there is no reaction. Sounds like a conflict in your keybinds. Make sure that it's set to your pitch axis. You want it to be pitch axis. We forgot to start our block time. We'll start it now. Shh. Don't tell company on me, chat. We want to put 250 in here for departure. Good. 250's coming in. Beautiful. We've got 23,000 and we want 143. Flight director left side, flight director right side, auto throttle, VNAV, LNAV, auto brake RTO, flaps are set. Last thing we need is our trim value. 4.60. Call it good right about there, chat. Beautiful. I'm going to turn my camera off. You guys can say hello to a little sleeping Henry. And let's go ahead and get this bad boy on the taxi, shall we? Denver Tower, Delta 1553, ready taxi, runway 25.
Delta 1553, runway 25, taxi via Alpha Alpha, Golf.
Alpha Alpha Golf, runway 25, Delta 1553, thanks. All right, park brake goes off. He wants us on Alpha Alpha, so we're going to skirt this over to the left here for a quick second. Telling company. Nice. Yes, Flight Beam does need to update this scenery. Denver has gone through quite a bit of renovations since this scenery came out. But I have faith in Flight Beam, man. These guys are, they make incredible scenery. Incredible scenery. Very cold over here in Wisconsin. High of 2 Fahrenheit. It feels like negative 15 Fahrenheit to negative 20. Yep. Same here, man. It is brutal today.
There or the Charlie DI pad at the end of Charlie.
It is very cold today.
To Juliet, the ice pad to the Charlie November, Juliet.
Taxi to the ice pad, the Charlie November, Juliet.
Got Frontier pushing back. Nice. Is that the Sea Turtle?
Denver Center.
It is. No, it's the Sea Lion.
1835, contact Denver Center.
Starsap, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
2765,
Hope you're doing well, man. Can't complain over here, dude. Get to do another day of flying with you guys. That makes me happy.
United 2064, looking for push and start.
That makes me happy. I'm going to try and get around this Frontier.
United 2064.
It's a manatee? No, that's a sea lion. It's definitely a sea lion. I think our wingtip is going to clip through the back of that aircraft. It will for sure, no problem.
Tower, how you doing? Delta 1582, is that gate Alpha 52, ready for push.
Vijandre, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Yeah, we're going to get the taxi light once we get out of the... usually I do the taxi lights when we get out of like the ramp area. No need for a taxi light when we're in the ramp area. We're just going to be blinding pilots and other people. Usually get the taxi lights when I'm leaving the ramp area. Here in Sweden, the temps are reaching spring. I've never heard birds being all... Jesus Christ.
And Tower, United 2064,
Nice.
we should be mostly now.
All right, and then we're making a left turn onto Gulf. Alpha Alpha Gulf.
Got you down. Push and start approved. Push straight back to the first line.
341 is the Sea Lion. Nice.
Your steps on there, was that for your 2064?
2064, affirmative. Push and start
All
approved.
right,
Push
our
straight
left
back
turn
to
here
the
should
first
be
line.
onto Gulf. First left.
Go back to the first line and call back.
Hey, could you possibly show your rudder sensitivities? Zach, if you can remind me when we're on the ground in Salt Lake, sure.
Alpha is approved.
I just can't pause the sim right now because we're on VAT sim.
Start to Alpha face west, Delta 26. United 1361, wind 140 at 3.
Very hazy here today.
Runway 8, clear for takeoff.
GMC, 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for the continued support of the channel. It is greatly appreciated, my friend. Guys, let's get some love for Mr. GMC continuing his support of the channel. Appreciate you, GMC. Thank you, buddy.
Attention all aircraft, Denver departure 8 Romeo now current winds 1403, altimeter 3034.
Sounds like we're going to be landing on the 16s on the way back into Denver, which is always fun. Sim Pilot Spud, thanks for your subscription as well, man. Welcome aboard. Hope you enjoy your time here, man.
Southwest 596, request I-5 clearance to Seattle with information Romeo and Boeing.
To Seattle, that's a long one.
Southwest 596, Denver Tower. Your altitude is valid for your direction.
Hey, Gap, has the sim ever crashed on stream? It has, yeah. Very rarely, but it has before. Yeah.
360 Southwest 596, thank you.
Southwest 596, roger. You're clear to the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport via the Dart 1 departure. Then, as filed, climb via the SID. Expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.65. Squawk 3734.
Andrews Aviation, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well.
Clear to Seattle.
Happy Monday, man.
Report as filed. Our cruising altitude will be 360. Fire the DOT 1 departure. Climb SID and once in the air, contact radar on 127.65, squawk 3734, Southwest 596.
Southwest 596, read back correct. Call for push, expect runway 34 left.
You'll be back to flying this week. Fingers crossed, my man.
Delta 1553, winds 1403, RNAV to Mugby, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Bugsby, runway 25, cleared for takeoff. Delta 1553.
United 1361, contact Denver Center.
All right, let's do it. Landing lights on, runway turnoffs are on, taxi lights are off, strobe lights are on, wing lights are on. Do a final recall check. Everything is set. We're looking good. Did I set pressurization? I did. 30,000. We're all good here, friends. Beautiful. This takeoff roll is going to be fantastic as well because we're in Denver. Nice long takeoff roll here. Fairly heavy aircraft as well.
Delta 1582, runway 25, taxi via Alpha Alpha, Golf.
God, I love that nose wheel sound. I feel like it could be dumbed down just a little bit, but have you heard of the new CRJ update? I have, yes. Should be awesome. All right, sounds are out, friends. Let's get it. Throttle's up to about 40%. Beautiful. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. Chrono's on. And I'll give you a wing view of Toga. And Toga.
Tower runway 25, taxi via Alpha Alpha, Golf.
Oof. Let's go, baby. Airspeed's alive.
Airspeed alive.
Thank you. We're neutral. See how the aircraft like doesn't want to climb out of here? It's pretty funny. Gear up. The aircraft doesn't like the elevation.
Delta 1553, contact Denver Center, 127.65, take flight.
12765, thanks for ATC, man. You have a great day. All right, 2765 for us. We already got that pre-programmed in.
Number 2359, I'm sure I gave you up to 340, but climb change level 340. Move it up to 340, Southwest, finish your descent, I'm sorry.
Flaps up 1.
10% chance, 703, back up the flight deck.
Lock our gear. Auto brake off.
Walk back.
Get our retractable lights off as well.
Denver Center, FedEx 98, heavy flight level 35.
Can't get over the sounds, dude. They're so good. Literally sounds like you're flying a 737. It's incredible. Denver Center, good morning. Delta 1553, 8,500, climbing via SID.
Delta 1553, Denver Center, radar contact, climbing team level 300, clear direct Zimmer.
Cleared up to 300 and direct Zimmer. Delta 1553. All right, 30,000 feet is in and selected. Beautiful. Let's go flaps clean. Let's go direct Zimmer. Insert. Start our left turn. Seems like that nasty weather is just to the west of the airport. Nabil, 3 months. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for your continued support of the channel, my amigo. All right, 10,000 feet. Autopilot is coming on. Back up into the flight deck to hang out with Mr. Henry. Beautiful. Kept us wondering if you should put the sim that you're playing in the title. Nope. I mean, it's very easy, gringo. If you scroll right under the video, it tells you exactly what sim I'm playing. It couldn't be any easier on YouTube, man. For the people that continuously ask what sim I'm using, I can't help them. I can't help
down
that.
there. Did you just spawn in, sir?
Have you tried the Wing McDo?
Yeah.
I have not. I have one pre-ordered,
Clean that up.
but I already have an FMC as well. I have the Cockpit Master FMC, which works with my Boeing 777, 737, and the iFly Max 8. First flight I did in the 738 was exact route Denver to LGB in November. Found it on FlightAware. Same flight number, call sign, Sid and Star, etc. Only difference was we were on a Max 8 IRL. Gotcha. Very cool.
November 860 Romeo Hotel.
Could we get Henry's opinion on the sounds? Henry, how do you feel about the sounds?
1988 clear direct to Wichita view.
Says they're good.
India Charlie Tango.
He likes them.
Clear direct India Charlie Tango on course FedEx 1988 heavy.
Excuse me, I sneezed and I scared Henry. Look at that, climb out of Denver, friends. Up and above the clouds already. 12,000 feet. Henry likes the sounds.
Alright, 60 Romeo Hotel. Did you identify this?
Thank you again, Nabil, for 3 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, my man.
Thank you,
thank you.
Cheers, appreciate it.
Alrighty. En route to Salt Lake City.
Delta 2270 descend by the T-Bar 3 arrival Denver landing.
Good
north.
opinion, Henry. Ooh, Denver's landing north, they're saying. Interesting.
Delta 2270 Denver. Norway 60 Romeo Hotel, radar contact 50 miles south of the Moab, VOR 210, welcome. Roger that, thank you.
I take it the Soundpack was an easy drop into the folder? Yeah, man, super easy. Just drop it into your community folder. No need to edit the files. No need to do anything like that, man. Yeah, very nice. Hey, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude. Happy Monday. Gee, the 777-200ER has gone into beta. Yes. Which means we should have it within a month or two. Fingers crossed.
Descending via August 3 arrival, landing Denver North, Liguria 1
Henry's tired from his big walk this morning.
Denver Frontier Flight 3433, 8,000 climb.
Frontier 3433, Denver radar contact.
Who's excited to be back in the Phoenix next week, chat? We're going to do all 3 Phoenix airplanes next week. 319, 320, 321. All 3 Phoenix aircraft next week. Getting $20 on Friday. You know what I'm buying? Soundpack, baby. Should have the A350 in a month or two as well. Yep. Gonna be crazy, man.
Liguria 37 Bravo, descend by the Logger 3 arrival, Denver landing north.
Descend
Me.
via long 3 arrival with Denver North, Liguria 37 Bravo.
The release date for the Soundpack, I believe, is on Friday. So, 5 days. On Friday. First 777-200ER flight? I have no clue, Diabetic Lad. I usually don't plan that far in advance, to be honest with you. I'm more of like a let's get the aircraft and then let me get a couple test sectors in, and then I usually jump from there. Can't wait for some Airbus. Been a bit obsessed with the Boeing and the Max, but haven't touched the Airbus in a while. Same here, man. I haven't flown the Phoenix in a little bit. Should be fun. FS24 makes me want to check myself into a mental institution. Too many things about it that are not good. It's so hard to tell which sim you're using. I mean, yes and no. For me, it's pretty obvious if someone's using 2024 over 2020. Michael, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. That scenery is beautiful. The little foothills here going into the Rocky Mountains. Incredible. It is incredible. A350 launch stream, we should get one, yeah, because we're AnyBuild's partners.
I didn't already, Minneapolis Center's offline radar service terminated.
We should get early access to it, so. 125.575 will be our next frequency. Love the snow in the mountains, it's beautiful. I do agree.
Denver Center radar contact, call maintain level 3.
It is beautiful.
320, direct Zimmer, Delta 1582.
A little bit of cloud cover out here right now. Should you fly the 767 or the 747? I don't know. Back in the Phoenix today, hard to step away from the iFly. I know, Jeff. It's so good, dude. It's so good. One of my favorite airplanes right now. For sure.
Skywest 5655, you were cleared to the Salt Lake City Airport, the Pickin 5 departure to Lynn's direct rifle, then as filed, maintain 16,000.
Ooh, someone's leaving Aspen going to Salt Lake. It's a pretty cool flight.
3352.
I'm kind of excited for the CRJ to get an update as well. Don't forget, we've got the Boris AudioWorks Soundpack for the CRJ, which makes that aircraft a whole lot better.
5655, readback's correct. Spectrum like 33 for departure.
Do you need premium to fly on VATSIM? Nope. You just need the VATSIM client and model matching. That's it. Now, it would be suggested that you have a Navigraph account or some type of updated AirRack if you're going to fly on VATSIM, but going to do some Alaska ops from Las Vegas to Seattle. Nice. It's a cool little flight. I think we've done that one a few times as well. That's one place we haven't gone in a while, Seattle. Maybe we'll visit Seattle next week. Home of Boeing, but we'll fly an Airbus in. How about that? Hopefully after the 350, AnyBuilds will concentrate on the A220. It's actually a completely different team, High Flyer, that's doing the A220. So I don't think it'll... I don't think it should affect each other, but I don't know. My dog has the same toy as Henry. Nice. The little porcupine. It's funny, because that thing seems to be more indestructible than the indestructible dinosaur, which I had to throw away, chat. The indestructible dinosaur is no more. It barely lasted a week. The CRJ is also confirmed on Xbox as well. Can't wait to do some Aspen ops. Nice, very cool. Despite the current issues of 2024, I can't imagine how incredible it will be in a couple of years. Think of what 2020 was like on launch versus now. The floor of 2024 was much higher. Absolutely agree, Henry. That's why I'm not all butthurt about it, and that's why I'm not trying to, you know... I know in due time 2024 is going to be absolutely fantastic. We just have to give it that 6 months or so. You know what I mean? Thought I'd never see the day that Captain Canada would be excited for an Aerosoft update. I know, man. AnyBuilds is working on an A220. Whatever happened to the other 220? So AJ, Synaptic Simulations is the company working on the A220. They partnered with AnyBuilds. So Synaptic is still making the aircraft, but they partnered with AnyBuilds. I don't know if they partnered with them to help sales or to help, I don't know. But yes, the A220 is still in development, and very much looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to it. Alrighty, there we go, up at cruise altitude. 30,000 feet already. The climb out of Denver always feels like it's doesn't take very long because of the elevation. You're adding about 6,000 feet. I see potential with 2024, but I still do think it should have launched in a better state. I mean, to be fair, 2024 launch was far better than the 2020 launch. I don't know how many of you guys were around for the launch of 2020, but it took about a year for 2020 to even be quote-unquote flyable, in my opinion.
10% of United States 643 with you.
Okay, 5643 Denver Center, radar contact to altitude.
Yeah, Call of Duty, it looks good.
It's now passing 5,000.
It looks good, man.
Yeah, 5643 Denver, altimeter 3034. Check your
I always enjoyed the CRJ. I've been on the CRJ 20, 30, 40 times in real life. So I definitely enjoy the CRJ. The CRJ also opens up a ton of like regional ops. You know what I mean? Like the CRJ 550, the CRJ 700 offers a lot of cool different ops and stuff that you can do in it. So yes, definitely looking forward to that one. That's for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, 5643 Denver Center, radar contact, say altitude.
Just now passing 5,400.
Yeah, 5643 Denver, altimeter 3034, check your altimeter, say altitude. Yeah, 5643 Denver.
Boeing fan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Crazy temps. School's already closed until Thursday. Damn, really?
United 56.
How long after release did you stop using X-Plane? I think for the first year, I kind of split between X-Plane and Microsoft 2020. I feel like once the CRJ, the PMDG, and the Phoenix came out for 2020, which was about just after a year after release, I kind of officially switched over to Microsoft.
I see you at 7,700. That's 700 off. Check your altimeter.
You think I received a text? What do you mean? I did not. Looks like the marketplace page for the CRJ got an update, but I don't seem to remember the 1000 as an expansion. Seems that's gone now. It was. Well, you could buy individually. You could buy the 550, the 7, the 9, the 1000 individually, or you could buy all 4 variants, so the 550, the 700, the 900, and the 1000 for a certain price.
Yeah, 5643. Are you familiar with your aircraft, sir?
You were silent for a while? No, I was here.
Yeah.
Are you on 2020? This is Microsoft 2020. Yes, correct. If we're in any third-party airplane, we're most likely flying 2020. It was almost 2 years. Was it really, Jim Boy? Oh, there you go. Loomer, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Happy Monday, man. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Frontier flight 3433 with the request.
Go ahead.
Frontier flight 3433 requesting RNAV 18 runway 25 into Eagle.
All right, we're cruising along. Our ground speed is nowhere near how bad as it was yesterday. It's still not ideal, 419 knots across the ground, but it is still much better than yesterday's debacle of some headwinds. When are we flying FSX again? I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, man. I don't even have FSX. I had the disc version of FSX, but I gave it to a coworker of mine back when I was working. Oh God, I don't even know how many years ago now. 10 years ago. An older gentleman who wanted to get into flight sim, and I gifted him my FSX disc edition.
United 2064 radar contact climbing.
Since Microsoft 2024 is a shit show, I'm glad I decided to go with X-Plane 12. I mean, sure. To each their own. I don't think X-Plane 12 is in a much better state than Microsoft 2024, but hey, that's just me. I guess you have access to more third-party aircraft in X-Plane. That would be about it. When are we hopping back on GOFS? Yeah. FSX is dead to me as 2024 is in its current state. It's been forever since I used Microsoft Flight Sim FSX.
Yeah, 5643. If you're not familiar with your aircraft, this is a really busy time right now. It'd be beneficial if you learn your aircraft before you hop on the network.
Uh-oh. Who's getting in trouble? Is the Asobo working title 787 worth it? It's okay.
Altimeter 3034. You expect the ILS runway 35 left approach from Eldora.
It's okay. I mean, it's flyable now that working title has the, you know, the VNAV and LNAV and all that stuff, but
runway 35 left from Eldora.
Okay, runway 35 left from Eldora, United 2270.
I wonder what airplane he's trying to fly that he's not familiar with. Never good when the ATC tells you that, chat.
Delta 15,
Save yourself some
53.
embarrassment, and then secondhand embarrassment if there's any streamers flying in the area while you're doing
I
it.
gotcha.
Sent a link on the Discord about the 777. I know all about it, Boeing fan. I know all about it, my friend.
772, good evening. Delta 778 climbing, correction, 8,200 climbing, 230.
Delta 778 Denver Center.
Do you think the 350 is close to release? I would like to think by the end of next month we'll have it, Chris. Yeah.
Delta 778 climbing maintain 50300 clearance Zimmer.
I would like to think by the end of next month.
Zimmer for Delta 770.
Yeah, 5643, you're way off course, sir. Do you require assistance?
He's just not even going to respond anymore. What's for dinner tonight? Great question.
Center Skywest 5655, ready for taxi.
I don't know. Ronnie's, thanks so much for your support, man. Welcome back into business class. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, dude. Appreciate you.
5655, runway 33 taxi
I
Alpha.
kind of want to go to this,
5655.
to a Jewish bakery where they do fresh bagels and stuff.
Contact Salt Lake Center 125.5.
Craving it.
1557, with Salt Lake Center, thank you. South Statewi tonight.
Yeah, 5643 Denver.
Yeah, 5643, we're in town, radio trouble forever here, you know.
Yeah, 5643. If you are unfamiliar with your aircraft, I'm going to encourage you to disconnect and learn your aircraft before you hop back on.
Korean barbecue?
Roger.
Roger. Can't wait for version 1 of the Aerogenesis 330 mod to release at the end of January. I'm assuming that's for X-Plane? I have never heard of that mod.
EasyJet 62 Alpha Denver, welcome. Delta 2160, possible if we can step away for 5 minutes.
Love me some Korean barbecue, dude.
Last aircraft again, call sign only. Delta 216. That's approved, report back. Report back, Delta 216, thank you. Yeah, 1835, contact Salt Lake Center 125.57, see ya.
2557, for United 1835, picture up to United 1835.
Yeah, 2270 at Eldora, cleared ILS runway 35 left approach.
That's Eldora, cleared for the ILS runway 35 left approach, United 2270.
Delta 431 at ski, or excuse me, descend by the ski 3 arrival, Denver landing north.
Good afternoon, United 2045, climbing to 7,800 for flight level 230.
Stand by, Delta 431 Denver.
Hello, sorry.
Delta
Zachary,
431,
10 months.
descend by the
Appreciate
ski
you as
3
well,
arrival,
man.
Denver landing north.
The ZCAP almost a year. Love the
stand by
streams.
the
Thanks so much, Zach. Appreciate you, man.
for
2 more months, sir,
arrival,
until you're repping the
landing
1-year badge.
Delta 431.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
The ski 3 arrival, that's your file, sir.
Ski 3 arrival, my apologies.
2045 checking in.
Yeah, United 2045.
Up and on a tear, looking at all the major hubs, JFK, Salt Lake, etc. Microcraft, Vertical Sims, Ontario for cargo ops. Any other recommendations? Vertical Sim is fantastic for Ontario cargo ops. Yep. Have you checked out Flight Beam San Francisco? Fantastic scenery as well. Who else do we got? Fly Tampa, Las Vegas. Fantastic as well. Why aren't we on Say Intentions? It's Martin Luther King Day today, Aviation Fanatic. And there was full ATC on our routing, so I decided to go with VATSIM. And if VATSIM controllers log off, we'll switch over to Say Intentions. But as I mentioned, man, if we're going to be flying and we do have full coverage on VATSIM, we're most likely going to take the VATSIM route. We're going to kind of keep Say Intentions for when there's no ATC online.
2 Alpha, that's approved, clear direct red table.
Hey Gab, I have a quick question. When you're flying and you have GSX open in the background, do you close it when cruising and open it again after landing? I just always keep it running in my systems tray. I don't like have it clicked in, or I'm not like using it or anything like that.
Last aircraft again, call sign.
What gate will we be parking at? We're looking for gate
Delta 27
Alpha 11
Denver
or
Center,
any one of
contact
those
Delta
Alpha
2.
gates, but the real aircraft this flight parked at Alpha 11. All the Flight Tampa stuff is terrific. Probably my favorite sceneries. They are. Yeah, I do agree. You are Canadian. What do you think of Canada becoming part of the U.S.? I think that it's absolutely absurd that some of you Americans think that that's actually going to happen. it shows the level of intelligence sometimes. What's the intentions? Haven't been around in a couple months. It is AI ETC, Doug. So when there's no VATSIM traffic, or there's no VATSIM controllers, you can jump over and get full ATC, and it's quite incredible considering that it is AI. It's pretty wild. Just picked up SFO. Vegas doesn't like my Xbox, sadly. Wish someone would do a standalone Vegas that isn't Field Air. Yeah, Field Air is not very good. I only purchase Field Air scenery if it's a must-have and nobody else does that airport.
Probably get you airborne in about 10 to 15 minutes. Stop, standing by.
Flamingo, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back.
November Echo via the SID 10,000 on the
Hope you're doing well, amigo.
Number 7, November Echo, Denver Center, radar contact, Clementine 5.
Yeah, it's very cool, Doug. We'll probably be using it next week as well, Doug. It's pretty damn cool.
Hello, Denver Center, Southwest 2447. We're having a little bit of issues with our client on departure, but we're direct Ralphie at 12000.
2447 radar contact, Clementine 5.
Look back on your channel. The last X-Plane flight you did was September of 23. The only other stream I found before that flight was the week X-Plane 12 came out a year earlier. Yeah, we haven't been.
Say again.
We haven't been.
Frontier Flight 3433.
We haven't used X-Plane in quite a while, man.
Yeah, cleared visual pressure runway 25, runway 25, clear to land for Frontier 3433.
Roger, clear for pressure runway 25. Frontier Flight.
Yeah, we flew X-Plane, I want to say about a year ago. I think we took the 7.5 out, or the Q400, one of those two airplanes, but trying to save up for the PMDG 777 ER. Only 13 tips on how to make money. Shovel some snow, cut some grass, help your parents clean the house. I don't know if there are any other airlines flying Rolls-Royce on the 777-200 ERs. I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, 2270, contact Denver Tower 124.3. See ya.
123, United 2270.
I find it odd Asobo didn't integrate say attentions beyond HTC. Microsoft's new AI or whatever in 24 is horrendous. It's not very good, I would agree. Yeah. Max, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Mike, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Flight Factor UPS Ops. Yeah. Once Bluebird releases their 7576, X-Planes gets uninstalled. Well, teach their own, man. I mean, I've had X-Plane uninstalled for quite a while now.
739, flight level 230, that's normal, so the category DOR.
Yeah, it's 739 Denver, welcome. Ligurian 13 Alpha, Denver altimeter 3034. You expect the RNAV Zulu runway 35, right approach from Dog.
Altimeter 3034, expect RNAV Zulu 35 right, via Dog, Ligurian 112.
Ligurian 37 Bravo, same for you, to Denver altimeter 3034. You can expect the RNAV.
What do you think of Azerbaijan Airlines? I've never flown them. They have a cool livery, don't they? That's somewhere we haven't flown into in a very long time. Baku. We had some great scenery back in the X-Plane days. Wonder if there's scenery for Microsoft. Baku. I got X-Plane on max settings except texture quality because I only have 12 gigs of VRAM using lossless scaling and it's amazing. Great. The Boris sounds on the 7.5. Excited, man. Any updates on the Q400? No. No. What is a kilometer? Normal judging distance.
Denver Center, November 607, Juliet Alpha at Centennial, looking for IFR to San Diego.
Have you seen the new PMDG modded engines? For the 777? No, I don't really go that crazy, Oliver, to be honest with you, man. I usually don't mod engines and do that type of stuff.
Number 607 Juliet Alpha clearance request standby. Break FedEx 1809 radar contact climbing tank level 320.
Climbing tank level 320 FedEx 1809.
Number 607 Juliet Alpha, you're cleared to the San Diego airport as filed. Maintain 8,000. Expect level 400 from this after departure. Departure with me, squawk 6540. 7,02370.
607 Juliet Alpha, you were locked on. I didn't hear any of it.
Or 607 Juliet Alpha, you're cleared at the San Diego Airport. The wings when departure to Childerz as filed. Maintain 8,000, expect level 400, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 6540.
Strangely, the UK also uses miles. I thought the UK uses kilometers per hour.
Transition, then it's filed.
In your X-Plane days, did you ever use Thai models or origami scenery? I did, yes. I had the origami London Gatwick, and I had a couple of the Thai model sceneries as well. Wouldn't mind if someone made the Neo engines for the Phoenix. I'd prefer Phoenix to just make a Neo, to be honest with you.
Delta 1553, contact Salt Lake Center 12. You find it. 125.57. See ya.
Head over to Salt Lake Center on 12557. Hopefully see you for the return flight. Delta 1553.
Yeah, if my head doesn't explode first.
All right, 2557. Nope, use mile per hour. We're like a hybrid. Interesting. Huh. The American influence is leaching over there, I see.
Spain at 160,000 and 3047 the altimeter United 35.
Salt Lake City Center, good morning. Delta 1553, flight level 300.
Delta 1553, Salt Lake Center, good morning.
Phoenix making the Neo would be so good. Really need a good A321 Neo. What would you rather see Phoenix make? Would you rather see Phoenix make a Neo for the A320 and the A321? Or would you rather see them make like a 330, 340, something like that? CST, my man. Good to see you, dude. Welcome back.
Anything is confusing, just let me know.
Canada also uses Imperial for random stuff? No. No. Everything's in liters and kilometers, and yeah, we're the complete opposite.
It's 1378, Jackson Tower, runway 19, clear for takeoff. The wind is variable at 3.
Exactly for takeoff, runway 19, 1378.
Ferry 22, advise ready.
It was a joke, Merv. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it didn't come across as a joke. It was a joke. I want to see a Phoenix 330. 330 would be incredible. Yeah. I want to see Phoenix make all the Airbus. Yeah, that'd be good too.
Thanks.
Happy for Phoenix. Do the entire Airbus lineup. Yeah. High quality Neo would be lush. Then once they have done another 330. Yeah. I'd rather a proper 330. We have a working 320 already. Yeah. And that's why Canada and the U.S. will never merge. Maybe one day, dude. Mid, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
Papa Whiskey, turn right, heading 090. On the rollout, the field will be 12 o'clock position, 12 miles.
I'd love an A220, man. Yeah, I would really love to see an A220.
That 1228.
All right.
Departure, better contact.
So the Lehigh 5 arrival has a Spain 16,000. So we need to plug that in. We'll come down here. We'll go Spain.
Maintain 16,000, landing north, CL 3049 at Salt Lake City.
Oh, expect Spain 16,000. We're landing north. Delta 1553. All right, Spain 16,000.
Ferry 22 Mountain Home departure, better contact CL speed.
No speed restriction, so we'll go 290 / 16,000. Throw that into Spain, execute that. Good, that'll change our top of descent very slightly.
And that will have a change.
If we go to our progress, you can see top descent now is in 57 miles. If we go to descent, we can do our forecast. We can pull our descent winds. We can also update the weather down here in Salt Lake City. We'll see what things are doing. 330 at 12, 5 mile visibility. Broken at 1300, -7, altimeter 3049. High pressure. High pressure. 3049. Bug that up. Execute that. Descent winds are ready for upload. Load those up. Execute that. Beautiful. and then go to our progress. 51 miles till top of drop, friends. And we've been cleared down already, so we might as well just bug up 16,000 feet.
3 Pop Whiskey, roger that, cleared visual approach, runway 12, runway 12.
So that we're ready to go. 16,000 at Spain. Beauty.
Nadya 1228, Salt Lake Center, climate change, flight 350.
All good, thanks. Sorry if I started a question, but I was wondering if Microsoft 2024 or 2020, because as far as I know, the PMDG isn't supported in 2024. No, you're correct. This is 2020. Yep. Interesting, Grigo. I've never heard of that. Which Denver scenery is better, flight beam or field air? 100% flight beam.
4458, Jackson ground, runway
I'm going to teach you something here, Zachary. If there is another scenery besides field air, it's probably better than the field air scenery. Field air scenery is like the McDonald's of scenery. It'll get the job done, but there's a million other better places to go to. You know what I mean? Bought my Tacoma from my neighbor who's from Winnipeg, and took me a solid month to realize my cluster was in kilometers. Nice. Hey, Cap, just received my Thrustmaster Boeing yoke pack. Now I can be like Captain in Rotate. Hey, G-Man, nice, dude. Enjoy, man. Fly Lilo, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. What are they even doing right now? Focusing on bringing the enhanced 2024 version? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Henry is in the corner of his bed. He is sleeping. Yeah, if you can stay away from field air scenery, I suggest staying away. It's my easiest suggestion to you as somebody that owns far too many sceneries. 1095 on our frequency. 1095. We'll bump that up. 1095, left side and right side, bump that up, good. Front course 344. 344. Good. And here's where we have some fun. Barrel minimums 4425. Ooh. Alright, hold that button. 4425.
Expect the ILS Zulu runway 19 approach to Jackson. Latest information, Alpha the Jack 730.
Lucas, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Mr. Daniel Berry, good to see you as well, my friend.
And we'll be expecting
welcome back.
Zulu runway 19, 2629.
Thank God Denver's barrow is equally going to be as high. Remember when Tolos released the Neo engines back when I wasn't really willing to spend the extra to get them, and I've been dreaming of a good Neo simulation since. I still can't believe Tolos released an A320 Neo standalone for $90 US. That one still puzzles me, and people still gobble it up. That's a true puzzlement. May I ask Chad if anyone has tried to fly the PMDG products in 2024? They are not usable mid. No. Half of the systems don't work. Buttons don't work. Yeah.
Southwest 2359, Salt Lake approach descent via Lehigh 5 arrival at Flite, clear to ILS runway 34 right approach. Salt Lake City, altimeter 304, 908 is Tango.
All right, 4425. We made it, chat. Look at that. Good. Can't you just do radio? You could do radio. Okay, Willinder. Yep, the proper thing would be to do a barrow. We're not doing a Cat 3 approach. A Cat 3 or a Cat 2 approach, you would use radio altimeter. We're doing a Cat 1 approach today, so barrow minimums would be the correct thing to do. But yes, if you didn't want to sit there and scroll that up to 4425, realistically and sim platform-wise, you could use that. Beaver, good to see you, my man. Welcome back. Xcoder Design Denver is the most up-to-date Denver. Correct, but I was not going to buy another Denver. We already have handcrafted Denver, flight beam Denver. I didn't need to add another Denver just to have the most quote-unquote up-to-date version. I'm sure flight beam will eventually update their scenery to get it to the most up-to-date version as well. Easy with that now, Davis. That could come across as that could come across a little bit wrong. How did Phoenix get a compatible version in 24 hours and PMDG still can't figure out? So Will, very simple. Phoenix runs all of its systems and flight model external from the simulator. So they're not bound to whatever simulator is being used. It's very simple code fixes for them. PMDG has developed and coded their aircraft using WASM, which is developed by Microsoft and Asobo. That's really the only reason. Beaver, Jesus, man. Yeah, so when people ask how Phoenix has their airplanes in 2024 already, that's why. Because they're running everything external from the simulator. Well, eventually is not good enough. I mean, maybe for you, but I would say for most people, Fritz, it's probably perfectly fine. I don't know, man. I'm not going to lose any sleep about not having a quote-unquote most up-to-date version of a scenery. Just because it's missing a few gates doesn't mean that I can't use the scenery or it's not enjoyable. And that's just my opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong. But, yeah, I don't think having an updated version of the scenery is worth spending another 25 USD for a couple of months to get the most updated scenery. But to each their own, man. To each their own, dude. When do you think the iFly Max will be in 2024? Not sure, Varun. Not sure, man. Probably once the SDK kind of gets settled and figured. It's still kind of a mess from what I've heard on my...
1582, cross Spain, add and maintain 16,000, landing north, Salt Lake City, altimeter 3049er. Spain at 1, out of maintain 16,000.
3049. Crazy high pressure today.
3049er.
All right, and there we go, friends. We've started our descent into Salt Lake City. The art of patience. Exactly. Hello. What do you have a 350 on X-Plane? There's only one 350 on X-Plane, and I believe that it lacks a lot. I can't remember the last time that I've flown it, but the 350 on X-Plane currently, I know that it's going through some major upgrades. I think Tolis and Flight Factor are working on it together.
Hello, United
yeah.
930, follow the
all right, we're going to go auto brake position numero 3. It's not as outdated as ORD. FS Dream Team needs to get on it. Yeah, that's a bad one. And the thing is I think because Chicago is continuously going through updates and stuff like that, that maybe FS Dream Team is waiting till all of the construction is complete before starting to renovate it, but I do agree. We need an updated ORD. I mean, there's a few things that we need updated, to be honest with you. Airports are constantly changing. I'm happy that we have an updated Salt Lake City from PacSim, because the only other Salt Lake City that I'm aware of is still the old layout of Salt Lake City, which Salt Lake City has completely changed. If you saw Salt Lake City 3 years ago, you wouldn't even recognize the airport now.
5 arrival at Plague, cleared the ILS for, I'm sorry, you said that was 3-4 left, correct?
Negative, 3-4 right approach.
3-4 right, 3982.
Arriving 3-4 right, departing 3-4 left. And we can... when was Salt Lake City updated?
I got a ride report from a...
Wait, the PacSim? No, PacSim released the newer version of Salt Lake City. I don't think they've put an update out for it since they released it. It doesn't really need one, in my opinion. But
it's been, for us, all the way from Salt Lake, it's been light, and now on the descent, light, occasional, moderate.
All right, we're landing on 3-4 right. Hopefully vacate Hotel 8, Hotel 9, and then we'll see where they want us to go back. We're going down here to the A concourse. So they might give us Foxtrot Bravo and over, or they may give us through the apron here. We'll see. We'll see what they end up giving us.
Contact Denver Center 127.65. Great day.
12765, American 2066, yep.
Sucks taxing, although taxiways don't match. I agree, Fritz. Yeah, it is a pain in the ass over in Chicago. They'll tell you, like, you know, they'll give you certain taxi instructions, and you're like, you're looking at your chart and you're just trying to fumble through it because none of the taxiways match. You just kind of figure out your way. Yeah, it sucks. I agree. I agree.
American 4458, Salt Lake Center, Radar Contact.
10,000 feet, American 4458.
American 4458, Roger, Quality 10, 0.
Say again for American 4458.
4458, level 370.
Up to 370, American 4458.
Okay, Salt Lake, United 26-4 with you at 340.
At 26-4, Salt Lake Center, good morning. Jackson is currently landing south, so I'll have some more instructions as you get closer.
United 26-4, thank you.
You'll jump in for the next flight? Sounds good, Caleb.
Go to 1553, Salt Lake
Those winglet looks like the 7.6. They're just blended winglets. Yeah.
At Plague, cleared ILS from like.
What I want to know is how a young pup like Henry's tired all the time when he doesn't even do anything. Hey man, he went on a big old walk this morning, Dan. We were out for almost an hour this morning. And I was freezing my tail off. He was getting all the smells. He had a nice big poop in the forest. A couple peas here and there. He had a very busy morning. Andy had a nice big breakfast. And he was playing with his toy. It's a busy day for him, man. And we just started the day.
7613 Golf. Jackson also over 30 submitted information Alpha. Plan the ILS Zulu runway 19.
What are my 3 favorite approaches in the sim? I feel like they're always changing as I find new airports, G-Man. Off the top of my head, the RNAV or ILS approach into Jackson Hole is fantastic. The RNAV X-Ray 3-1 into LaGuardia, fantastic. Or the expressway visual, if you will. I love San Diego. Flying into San Diego is probably top 10. It depends, man. The RNAV runway 19. The RNAV 19 into Vegas, fantastic as well. I think that was for 1553. We'll descend via the Lehigh and 3-4 right approach.
Go to 1553 affirmative, and the Salt Lake City will cover 3049er with Data Tango.
3049er, and we got Tango. Thanks, Delta 1553. Yeah, the river visual runway 19. Yeah.
2 miles from Research.
The RNAV runway 9 into Juneau. Yep, another fantastic one for sure. All right, Lehigh takes us down to 11,000 feet at camp. 11,000. Henry, what are you doing? What are you doing? You going to your bed? Go to your bed. Good boy.
Center, good evening, Legion 1323.
Randy, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
Legion 13,
Circle to land, runway 8 into Lowy. So many good ones, man. RNAV 3-3 into Salzburg. Incredible as well.
Up to 360 and direct scan for Legion 1323.
Alright, no speed restrictions. We're good. Aircraft is going to start to slow down here sooner than later. Flying to Salt Lake right now, United 738 to Seattle. Super fun route. Highly recommend. It is a good route.
Over Racer.
Look at the mountains down there. You can see the tile change.
From Delta 778, I called for Racer.
Okay, roger.
On my way to Jackson, just heard you on frequency, figured I'd say what's up here instead of being an unpro simfessional and yelling hey to you on frequency. Good to see you, wrong side. Hope you're doing well, man. Flying into Jackson Hole. We did that, what, last week or the week before? Love that approach, man. Love flying into Jackson. Scathos is fun as well. Yep, I agree on that one. Hey, Cap, can I get unbanned from the Discord? My account got hacked. Dan? Dan can deal with that. Did you get your account back, or is it still hacked?
Got a 2064 to send a pop.
Ground spoilers armed.
240.
Fly here way too much, getting married in Jackson Hole in October. Hey, man, congrats, dude. That's awesome. What a cool place to have that. I bet you there's some badass venues out there wrong side. Seems like it would be the place for badass. I like Detroit's approach towards the freeways. I forgot what runway. I like going over the freeway. That's a cool one as well. Yeah.
Good morning.
On the overhead panel, the nav transfer and display panel where it says control panel, click to both a 1 and then you set up your FO's ND for you. Wait, what? On the overhead panel, on the nav transfer and display panel where it says control panel, click to both on 1 and then it will set up your FO's NDs. On the overhead panel? Where? Up here? Dan. Tony, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you, Tony. Happy Monday. Just got it back. Had to reset all the passwords. Got you. Yeah, don't click on any links above the fuel temp gauge. Right up here? Like here? Voice recorder, trim air.
Delta 778 cross Spain, at maintain 16,000, landing north, Salt Lake City.
Flight recorders. Engine elects.
Delta 778.
Delta 770, good.
The fuel pumps?
Delta 778 cross Spain, at maintain 16,000, landing
here,
north, Salt Lake City.
displays. Oh, if you click it on both on 2 control panel, is that what you're saying? Control panel over to both or FMC both on?
Sorry, Spain Adam maintain 16,000, Delta 778.
Assuming you meant that one. Or the source, auto, all 2, all 1.
That is 1228, clear direct Tofu.
Tofu, that is 1228.
Delta 2669, report over Wamru.
Both on 1. So what, left side? Like
Delta
that?
2669, report over Wamru.
FMC to both?
That at 1835, connect Salt Lake Tower 190.05. Great day.
190.05, picture house at 1835.
Legion 1323, Salt Lake Center, climate change level 290. Actually, I'm going to amend that. Climate change level 280, that'll be for direction of flight.
And was it up to 300 for Legion 1323?
Great. You want to go up to 30?
Set your ND, click both on 1 and it will set up the FO's ND. Interesting. I mean,
up to 300, Legion.
I guess that's cool. I'm not really concerned about the FO's ND though. Like I don't even see it when I'm flying. But that's cool. I didn't know that you could do that from up there. Both on 1 and then I guess it matches them. Interesting. I didn't know that. Is that used in real life?
That is 2064. It is Tango current. I'm sorry. It is Alpha current at Jackson. Expect ILS to the runway 19 approach.
Alright, let's grab localizer. VOR loc, and we're going to arm our approach. We're coming up on glide path now. I'm going to bring that speed back 220 knots.
Like saying Southwest, don't you?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a chief pilot over there.
I get it. It's sometimes call signs are not my forte either, so.
It matches minimums too? Ah, got you. Well, that's kind of cool. Cool, thank you. That's very neat, Adam. All right, we're on the glide slope. 17 and a half miles out. We're bringing our speed back now. We've got some ground spoilers out. The aircraft did a little bit of... It kind of sped up a little bit. Man, look at that. That is beautiful, chat. Look at that gorgeousness.
16,000, copy the altimeter for Southwest 24.
Go to the settings. You can sync the barrel to both. This is not the way. This way is to switch if one fails. Well, I have that set up, Fritz. 1905, thanks for ATC. Hopefully see you for the departure out. Delta 1553.
I'll do my best to stay on.
Thank you. All right, 11905, tower. Select tower, very good morning. Delta 1553, ILS 34 right. How to get the pre-release? I'm friends with Mr. Boris.
Good morning. Erin number 2 behind a United Boeing 737 MAX on a 3.5 mile final. The readings are 32012, runway 34 right, good on.
34 right, clear to land number 2, Delta 1553, thanks. How's Henry doing? He's doing well. He is doing well. All right, keep bringing that speed back. We'll aim for about 210 knots. 12-mile final now. We'll actually roll this all the way back to 190. Get a better speed for us. Good. Ground spoilers are in and armed. We'll go flaps 5 degrees. Help maintain that speed. And you're on. Start switches and wing lights. Good. All of that is on. My 2020 still looks better than my 2024 at the moment. What about you? I would say yes. Especially the ortho. God, that looks incredible. Did you get the DNA test back? Nope, not yet. It has been sent off, though. So we should have results sooner than later. All right, 180 on the speed. Our VAP is going to be 150. 145 plus 5. 150. Man, this just looks incredible out there. One thing I will say that Microsoft does incredibly well is, like, when it says 5-mile viz, you actually get 5-mile viz. Got really missing Bilby. Oh, Bilby will be back next week. Don't you worry, my friend. Bilby will be back. All right, gear down. Flaps 15 degrees. Speed 170. And we'll go ahead and roll that back to final approach speed now, which is 150. Through 170 knots, we'll go flaps 25 degrees. And then through 160 knots, we'll go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps today. Hello from Salt Lake Ground. Ooh, we got ground online as well? Ooh, nice. All right, 21.9. I'll get that plugged in. Thanks for that. I didn't even see that you were online. There's 160 knots, flaps 30. 1219 is plugged in for when we roll off the runway. Wonderful. We've been cleared to land, so we'll get all of our lights on. Beauty.
Yeah, 1835, walk.
And let's get our airport chart open.
123775.
123775, United 1835.
Oh, maybe it's 123775. What happened to Bilby this week? AI issues? Nope, we just had full ATC coverage today, Dan. It's Martin Luther King Day, so it's a holiday in the U.S., so there's lots of ATC online, so I figured we'd take advantage of the ATC. 2 grounds, I'm going to be on west. Got you, so 23775. Thank you. All right, 1,500 feet. I still don't have a visual of the runway. We'll keep flying the ILS down. As soon as we get visual of the runway, we'll go ahead and take control. I kind of see the runway right here.
Contact ground 123775. Snuck up on me.
Really need a way to have Bilby and VATSIM at the same time. We could aviations, although you wouldn't really hear Bilby other than like me asking him questions and stuff like that. You're not really going to hear him. All right, YoCam comes on. Waiting for a little bit of a better visual.
1,000.
I do have the runway out here in front of us. I don't know if you guys can see that right here. She is there. So let's take control of the throttles. My aircraft as well. Enjoy the arrival, friends. little bit of a quartering crosswind. Too big of an issue.
300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Goes down gently, reversers are out, decelerating. .70 knots, reversers are stowed, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down to Salt Lake City. Take the high speed here to the left. Beauty. Too shabby at all, my friends. Welcome back up top.
Welcome to Salt Lake. You can contact West Ground 123775.
123775. Thanks for TC, man. We'll see you soon. Delta 1553. Someone say ouch on that landing? Jesus. Was not a butter. A 164 at 1.02 G. I'd like to see your landings. All right, we're vacated Hotel 8. Ground hello, Delta 1553, Hotel 8.
Delta 1553, Salt Lake Grand, where are you parking?
Looking for Alpha 11, please.
Roger, touch the gate Alpha 11 via Echo Bravo, see you later.
Taxi to Alpha 11, Echo Bravo. See you soon, Delta 1553. Alrighty, Echo and Bravo. So we're going all the way down Echo, left turn on Bravo for Alpha 11. There we go, my friends. Let's get it. Let's go ahead and get our ground spoilers cleaned up, flaps cleaned up as well. You know that I spoil you with landings, that when we get a 164, people are saying a hard landing. Tell me you're spoiled with my landings. 1 hour and 1 minute on the flight time.
Butter or not, that was a great landing.
Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, dude. Appreciate you with the 7 Singapore. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would say that was a great landing. I'm still struggling flying this airplane, though. I got to be completely honest. In my brain, I'm so used to the way that the iFly flies, and this flies so differently than the iFly. But that was still a great landing. Come on. Come on. 167. 1.02 on the G rating. I mean... guys are crazy. Landing lights off, runway turn-offs off, taxi lights on, APU is spooling, start switches are off, strobe lights are off, wing lights are off. Beautiful. That was a rough landing, too much hard, you need to flare more. I think you need to go to English school, personally. The Max is far easier to land IRL. Yeah, I don't even know if easier is the right word, Adam. Like, at least in the sim, I just find that the PMDG 7.3 is a little bit too twitchy. Like, the inputs that I make just kind of twitch the aircraft. It's probably on me, but yeah. Isn't a real life landing typically around 200 to 250? I would say probably 200 to like 350, Ryan. Yeah. Again, though, they don't really, in real life, they don't really calculate the foot per minute. It's the G rating,
Ground Delta
you know?
2764, we're short of 34 left at Alpha 1.
Delta 2764, monitor tower 119.05.
119.05 for Delta.
Yeah, exactly, Professor somebody. Exactly. I would say that was
taxi lane 1 west north.
I would say that was a perfectly acceptable landing.
American 2550 Salt Lake Grammar by 34 left, taxi via Alpha.
Nothing wrong with that one at the end of the day. It's got bigger struts, so it's easier, impact better, higher residual thrust on the leaps too, so when you go into idle, it doesn't sink as much as the NG. Got you. That makes sense.
Roger.
Yeah. I can't handle your opinion. I can handle your opinion. But I don't know how you look at that landing and call that a bad landing and that I need to flare more. That tells me you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But that's just me. Can I have an opinion too? As long as you can critique me, can I critique you as well? I feel like that's fair, right? You're here critiquing me. I'm critiquing you on your comments. I mean, isn't that how the world goes? Remember, it's Monday, Cap. Oh, it is Monday. In all of its glory. All of its glory. All right, we're making a left turn onto Bravo. This is Charlie. We want our second left onto Bravo. Yeah, it's just coming off of flying the iFly Max into this aircraft. It's just very twitchy. Very twitchy. If it's EID something, we know the cabin crew are fucked. Nice. Oh, man. Very nice. You're not a bad pilot. I like your landings, but this one was a little too much. Okay, man. No problem, Jaren. Have a great Monday, dude. Just an 11.5-hour flight between Munich and Los Angeles. Oof. What do you use for live tracking on the airport taxiways? That is Navigraph. Navigraph. Why does everyone get so edgy about the landing? It's Monday, man. We got all the real true professionals out here today, judging my landings. The real pros. We got the real pros out. I like eggs. From since when is a 167 hard? Yeah, hey man, what are you gonna do, dude? What are you gonna do? I think we're going in right here. Yeah, these are the Alpha gates. Alpha 11.
American 2550 Squawk 4252.
Ah, come on now, Daniel. You gotta know me better than that, man. It's gonna take a lot more than that to throw me off, my boy. 1 foot per minute or bust. Yeah.
American 2550 Squawk 4252.
Real world sim pilots, yes. The best of the best. Alrighty, and this should be Alpha 11 right here for us, which it is. Beautiful. Taxi light can go off. We're beside another Delta 73. Very nice. I'll try and do better for all of you in Denver, okay? For everybody that has to have a sub 100 foot per minute landing in order for it to be good, apparently, we'll do better in Denver. I don't know why we're not getting any VSDG. That's okay. We'll just cheat a little bit. Look at that. Professional parking. Park brake on. Upstairs. APU gen left side, right side. APU bleed is on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Anti-collision light goes off. Isolation valve open. Hydraulic pumps are off. Probe heats are off. We'll flip this to APU gen. Yaw dampers are off. Fuel pumps are off. And we are in a beautiful turnaround state, my friends. Very nicely done. Go to GSX. Request deboarding. There we have it. IRL, you literally don't even know the landing rate. I don't know why it's such a talked about in the flight sim community, in all honesty. I think it's just because that's the only way to really judge the landing in the sim world is through a landing rate calculator. And to be honest with you, you actually see a lot of streamers that don't use a landing rate calculator. I feel like I'm one of the only ones that does like a live time actual landing rate calculator. Like V1 doesn't use one, XP72 doesn't use one. None of the other streamers use a live landing rate calculator. So you guys should feel blessed that I even show my landing rate. I could have just not had a landing rate on that one and been like, ah, great landing, guys. Great landing. We nailed it once again. Another great landing. But no, we choose to have the landing rate calculator up. Hey, Gab, I think you're 0.3 millimeters off the center line there on the parking spot. Unsubscribing. Fair enough. Probably deserve it, to be honest with you. Probably deserve it. All right, let's get set up for the return leg back to Denver. SLC over to Kden. Good. Get our call signs in here. We'll try and grab this one. I'm assuming probably somebody's already grabbed all the call signs. We'll see if we can get this one off. $157 passengers on the return flight. For those of us who fly in real life, it's all about the touchdown zone and center line. Of course. Absolutely.
How you doing, Delta 1582, clear treaty 4 right, exit gate Alpha 19.
I missed the X-Plane one, which literally told us it was a butter. Would be nice to have that in Microsoft. I know, tell Dan. Would be great to have that back in here. Dan Barry needs to update his landing rate calculator for Microsoft. All right, that call sign is used. I think we can use the, yeah, we can use the exact same call sign. 1553. Good. All right, good. Done.
Ground southwest.
Too far from the 7-3 marker on your parking and cheating, unsubscribing. Nice. Hey, would you show your rudder sensitivities? Yes.
Push start at our discretion. We'll call you for taxi. Southwest 2242.
There you go, man. Those are my rudder sensitivities. All right, new flight plan has been filed off. We're all set for our departure back out of Salt Lake. So let's jump inside. Let's work on some numbers. Let's come down here. We're going to clear that out. Good. Go back to our main tab. We're going to request new data. So we're staying with the same call sign. Actually, bear with me here for a sec. Sim Toolkit Pro gave us a 138 on the landing. How do you feel about that one? Is that better for you? There's our PDC. Academic sports.
It's funny to see the NPC carefully placing the luggage on the baggage trolley. Oh, they would not show that much care. Smiley face.
No, they would just chuck it, wouldn't they? Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you again for the support. Academic sports. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Really do appreciate you, man. Absolutely, Adam, for sure. Still too high in my book. Okay. Let's go to the route tab. We're going to request our flight plan. Good. We're going Salt Lake to Denver. Set payload, clear it, set fuel, clear it, select route. Good. Give that a couple seconds to run through it. I've been playing 2020 for years now, and I still don't know how to do free roam cam. Is there an easy way to do this? Free roam? I mean, you just hit insert on your keyboard, and then use WASD to move around wherever you'd like to go. And you can use your plus and arrow keys to zoom in and zoom out, and then Q and E to go up and down. Sorry, R and F to go up and down. Also, if you have an Xbox remote, you can just connect your Xbox remote, and it works really well. Does the PMDG have CPDLC yet? I don't think so, Adam? Maybe? I don't think so, though. All right, let's uplink our route. Good. Exactly, Mulder. Yeah. Yours is locked? Interesting. Not quite sure. Alright, activate and execute our flight plan. Beautiful. Let's go to our NITREF. We'll plug in some numbers. 59.4 on the zero fuel weight. Planning 4 on the burn. 1.8 on the reserves. Actually, we can just do our perf request. I forgot I can do that on this plane. Good. We're going to 370, not 39,000, 37,000 feet here. Do our N1 limits, and that's where we need to get some departure information. So we're cleared. We do have our PDC. Cleared rugged 3 departure, Purdy transition, maintain 230 knots until advised, maintain 9,000, expect 37010 minutes after, departure frequency 125.575. Beautiful. Cool. Got that going on. One thing I'm missing from the PMG, man, every 5 minutes hearing the ding-dong from the flight deck. Planning on doing my commercial license on career tonight, Cap. Nice, Mr. Strange. Wish you all the best, man. All right, so we are on the rugged 3 departure with the Purdy transition out of runway 34 left. Execute that. Good. Arrival into Denver. I still think that they're landing north in Denver. We'll actually have a look-see at that momentarily. If we go to Denver, weather, ATIS, VATSIM, arrivals 34 right, 35 left, 35 right. Winds are 150 at 5. I feel like it would make more sense to land on runway 16, but hey, that's just me. We're on the Long's arrival. I'm assuming they're going to give us 3-4 left. I would assume 3-4 left is going to be our arrival runway. They may even give us 3-5 left. We're going to plan 3-4 left. So on the Long's arrival, with the camper transition, and we're going to spec the ILS 3-4 left. And if we open up our charts, Long's takes us out to High Mom. Then if we go to Denver, 3-4 left approach. We can probably take it out from Caller. And we'll execute that. Beautiful. That looks good. Go to our legs page. We'll scroll through. Make sure we don't have any discontinuities. There was one. Good. Sweet. I'm happy with all of that. Looks good to me. Let's go back to our N1 limits. And we'll jump over to our electronic flight bag. We'll work on some numbers over here. Salt Lake departing 3-4 left, import from aircraft, import live weather. Calculate. Good. So takeoff derate, cell temp 49 degrees. 49 degrees. Good. We'll do a derated climb so we can actually hear the engine spool back nicely. Go to takeoff, flaps will be 5 degrees, CG weight 25.3, trim value 453, V speeds 38, 40, 43, 39, 40, 43, close enough. Good. Cool. We'll recycle our flight directors.
Solid ground, Southwest 2242, ready for taxi, runway 34 left.
We'll bug up 3-4.
Southwest 2242, solid ground, Squawk Charlie.
Good. And our initial climb was to 9,000 feet, so we'll bug that up. And then we had 143 on that bad boy. Good. Cool. That is all set. And the deboarding process is complete, so we'll go to GSX. Reload sim brief. Good. And we'll request boarding. Beautiful. Boarding has been requested. Attach pushback tug now. We can actually say yes, just so that it makes it so we're ready for push and start here a little bit sooner. Beautiful. That looks good. That's all set. All right, friends, we're looking good. Chat, bear with me here for a couple minutes. I will be right back.
Ground, Delta 1432, stand out for Greenland, Station Tango on board, request push and start please.
Aircraft going for push and start, is at your discretion, cover taxi.
Roger, at our discretion will call to taxi, Delta 1432.
Delta 1224 of information, uniform, ready to taxi.
Aircraft going for taxi, say contact.
Delta 1274.
There are 1274, runway 34 left, taxi via Alpha Alpha 1.
34 left, yeah, Alpha Alpha 1, Delta 1274.
Sorry, 22.2, monitor tower 119.05.
Monitor tower 119.05. Thanks for the ATC, Southwest 2242.
Grand Southwest 1447, we are off a 34 right on Hotel A, looking for taxi to Bravo 8.
Southwest 2447, Sólríkt Grand, taxi to the Bravo ground via Echo Bravo.
Taxi via Echo Bravo for Southwest 2447.
Alrighty, we're back. Thanks, guys. Does the Soundpack work on 24 career mode? The Soundpack is only for this aircraft. So no, currently right now it does not work on 2024. Looks like we lost Henry. He was following me into the bathroom.
Trail 74, make a left turn on Alpha 3, continue Bravo Alpha 1.
Can you repeat for Delta 224?
Trail 74, actually, make a left turn on Alpha 4 now, continue Bravo and then Alpha 1.
Left Alpha 4, continue Bravo Alpha 1 for Delta 224.
Any suggestions for a sound pack on the 7.3 Max for 2024? I don't think there is one, Mr. Strange, unfortunately. Not that I'm aware of. I'm gonna take a wild guess that the 350 will release March 5th. Maybe. I don't think it's gonna be into March. I'd like to think by the end of next month, but... Hiccup, do you know if the sound pack will come to Xbox? I don't know. I'm not sure, Adrian. I don't know how that would work. I don't know how that would work. How do you ask for clearance with a PDC? You usually don't ask for it, it just gets sent to you when you log into the network. Did you get a PC? Yes, sir. I mean, if you want, like I always say, man, like simming on Xbox and like the consoles is, I guess it'll get the itch out, but it'll become a point where like you're really going to want more out of your flight sim. That's normal. We've all gone through that. Who's my midway scenery? Drzecki.
So the 1432, so like ground runway 34 left, taxi via Bravo Alpha 1.
34 left, Bravo Alpha 1, so the 1432.
Canadian Flight Sim, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Happy Monday. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Almost fully boarded, chat. Pushing back here momentarily.
Passion our aircraft information uniform is going to win 330 at 1 altimeter 30 passenger.
Big old delta tail on our camera. Trying to stay warm, -28. Oof. That is chilly, my friend. All right, back in the pit. Sounds are back up.
Attention, all aircraft information vector is current now with 320 at 10 altimeter 3050.
3050 on the altimeter. Squawk code for us on this leg is 5603. 5603. Good. All right, I think the boarding is complete. Beautiful. Go to GSX. Oh, waiting for the last passenger to jump on board. Who's that last passenger? Keeping us waiting. There we go. Boarding is completed. Beautiful.
Salt Lake Ground, hello. This is United 4811. I'm ready for pushback, and I'm in 2024. I'm at gate Foxtrot 11, but my chart says I'm right on top of it.
Alrighty, let's get our hydraulic pumps on.
United 4811.
37,000 feet on our cruise altitude. And Denver elevation 5434. So we'll go 5450. Good. That is set. Beautiful. Go to GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure. No. Good. Come down here. Remove the chocks. We're going tail left, facing west. Correct.
770 Salt Lake Ground. Where are you parking?
And I believe we're good to push. So park brakes off. Let's go ahead and start our block time. Anti-collision lights on. Seatbelt signs are on. Fuel pumps are on. Engine number 2 over to ground. Packs are off. Start valve is open. N2 percentage on the rise. And we'll introduce fuel engine number 2. Did you just call me? Probably calling me for pushback. Did you call 1553?
Affirmative. I see you spoke the one code. It should be 6035.
Oh, I have 5603 on my PDC.
Stand by.
City ground view, being Connie 219 heavy over here at North Dakota ramp.
Alrighty. Good start on engine number 2. Park brake is set.
Heavy Salt Lake Ground, runway 3 for right, taxi via hotel.
3 for right via hotel.
Alrighty. Engine number 1 over to ground. Start valve open.
Vacated 3-4 right for Bravo 6. City 555, Salt Lake Ground, Bravo 6, taxi via Echo.
Bravo 6 via Echo, South 655.
And we'll introduce fuel engine number 1. Does Salt Lake City work in 2024? It does, yes. Getting a lot of phishing pop-ups lately pretending to be from Google. No idea what happens. It's a weird one. Alrighty, we got
1553.
Go ahead for 1553.
Yeah, just to meet you is your squawk is 6035. I don't know why, but yeah, you need to squawk 6035.
6035. No problem doing it for you now.
Thanks.
6035. Good. Got that in there. Beautiful. Let's go to the overhead. Engine Gen 1, Engine Gen 2, probe heats. Gen 1, yaw damper, packs back to auto, isolation valve, auto. APU bleed goes off, APU goes off, start switches over to continuous. And we'll set flaps 5 for departure. Does Delta still run 777s? I think so. I'm not entirely sure. I think so.
397 Alpha Mike, Sólríkt ground number 35, taxi via Kilo. 35 Kilo, 397 Alpha Mike.
Alrighty. Flaps are set, beautiful. And we need a trim value of 461. Be good right about there. Wonderful. Auto brakes over to RTO, flight director left side, right side, auto throttle, VNAV, LNAV. Beautiful. Apparently there's no LNAV. That'll engage once we're airborne. No problem. Ground Delta 1553, ready taxi 34 left.
So that's 1553, runway 34 left, taxi via Bravo Alpha 1.
Bravo Alpha 1, 34 left, Delta 1553. Bravo Alpha 1 for us today, chat. Beautiful. Park brake comes off. Good. They retired their 777s? Damn, well that sucks. Ooh, departing Delta out there in front of us. Nice. All right, leaving the ramp, taxi light can go on. And he wants us Bravo Alpha 1. So if you look at our ground charts here in Salt Lake, Bravo Alpha 1. Quite simple taxi. ACAP currently nearing the 15-hour long haul from Dubai to LA in the PMDG 777. Oof. That is a long one, my friend. That is a long one. Did I go to the inauguration? I'm going to let you think about that question for a couple minutes. You can get back to me. Deshaun, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday, man. Ryan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back as well. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday, man. Chat definitely feels like a Monday today. Dank, what's up, man? Oh, we were talking about X-Wing earlier. ECAP just departed Las Vegas and it was pretty turbulent on the departure. Windy. All those thermals. Careful on your takeoff, Cap. The pros are about. Oh, yes, I know. They're ready for me. Bad landing. It's the first time I've ever had a 167 and somebody said that it was a bad landing. Multiple people said it was a bad landing. It's an odd one. Hello, Joe B. How you feeling today, my friend? It's the most Monday ever. Yeah. Exactly, Pilot Sammy. You got it. Love the sounds when you turn the tires are wearing. It's nice. That's beautiful, man. Sounds so good. No bueno. That means Delta Force tonight, though, Joby. It's good, mate. 12-hour flight from Frankfurt to Ho Chi Minh with a 787 Vietnam style. Nice. How'd your flight go? That's a long one, man.
Select to the ground, yeah, 1544 is at Hotel A.
We've been spoiled with the MAX landings, maybe.
Either 1544 Salt Lake ground, proceed to the ramp via Echo Bravo.
Echo Bravo to the ramp, yeah, 1544.
Yeah, the 4011 monitor tower 119.05.
Monitor tower 119.05, United 4811.
When will you fly 2024 again? Probably after an update. Monitor tower 1905, thanks for ATC, Delta 1553. Alright, monitoring tower.
Winds are 32010, turn left.
We're going all the way down to Alpha 1.
Runway 35, clear for
Left 295, clear for takeoff 3.
Butter landing's not always, I mean, it was a 167, 1.02 G. Like, isn't that considered like a great everyday landing? Simple fix cap, your landings would be better if you studied your charts. I agree. You need to study those charts, man. Need to be better. Need to do better. Should just smack it into the runway Ryanair style. That'll teach everybody.
Yeah, 4811, this is going to be, I'm going to hell you there for traffic.
The Rever, just right now, it's just not... Needs some updates, man. There's not a lot of third-party content available right now. I am.
It's going to be a few minutes for traffic, and then traffic drops both parallels out of you.
Anyways, we're holding short Alpha 1. Wyatt, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Probably even too soft for an everyday landing. That's what I'm saying. Need to do better. I'm almost embarrassed to be watching. Yeah. It's a tough life, this YouTube pilot career, man. Let me tell you. It's a tough life, man. It's almost like everybody can do better, but they don't stream. It's wild. That's what I always tell people, man. Hey, if you think you can do it better than me or better than any of the other content creators, fire up that OBS, start that stream, and get her going, man. Can't wait to watch. Logic goes out the window with Americans about every 4 years now. Not going to get into that. I don't even think it was Americans that were complaining. Soft landing, but ended up in Detroit. Nice.
There, 397 Alpha Mike. Continue the left turn now, 220.
Left 220, 397 Alpha Mike.
Delta 48, United 4811, runway 348, line up away.
Runway 34 right, line up away, United 4811.
397 Alpha Mike, contact center 12555.
Anything below 300 is good in my book. Yeah, I usually aim for under 200, 250, somewhere on there, CST. Yeah.
For 397 Alpha Mike.
575 and let them know you're heading.
125, 575, thanks, 397 Alpha Mike.
Nice, Matthew.
Yeah,
What about Microsoft 2024?
340, the wind 320,
Just not ready, in my opinion.
Fly heading 340, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff, United 4811.
Just watch landing back, look perfect to me. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Client 219 heavy with you short, 34 right coast now.
Any landing that doesn't break the landing gear is a good one in my books. Yep. Now these bad boys can take quite a pounding too, these 7.3s.
219, Salt Lake Tower, hello.
Are you home now, Joe?
Roger.
No, we're going extreme butter on this arrival into Denver. I'm leaving the throttle in. We're going extreme butter. I like the Boris audio. It's fantastic, Dante. Fantastic.
And the Salt Lake Tower for Connie 219 heavy. My call sign pronounced Connie or Postman?
Say that again one more time.
Just got here. Heard the landing was a butter.
Correct. Is it Connie or Postman?
Lying cozy in bed. All right.
Hold on, let me just verify.
I raged on Brody again last night, Joe. I lost. I don't want to talk about it. The amount of gold gear that he cost me last night is preposterous. Just watch Ryan air landing compilation on your way to Denver. Make everybody feel good about our 167.
It depends on if you're flying Calcutta or as DHL UK.
I think we're operated by...
I'll do my best not to slide off the runway, Matthew. I will do my best.
Roger, then in future your code should be CKF instead of DHL.
Unable.
Alright, Roger, we'll make sure to change that next time.
Okay, Connie 219, Joe, look at the other guy out here ahead of you, so just a minute.
Joe.
Yeah, Roger, we're in
Yeah, 4811 contact center, now 125.5.
Contact center on 125.5, United 4811.
Delta 1553, the wind 32010, fly heading 340, runway 34 left, good takeoff. Delta 1553, the wind 32010, fly heading 340, runway 34 left, good takeoff.
Heading 340, 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Delta 1553. Alright, YoCam comes on. Landing lights, runway turnoffs, strobe lights, wing lights, recall check, good. Packs, good. Whoop. Heading cell is on. And remember, don't go faster than 230 knots on the climb. They said your call sign was southwest. Yeah, that's why I didn't respond. So I was like, I was listening for that delta. Alright, sounds are going up. Enjoy, friends. Throttle's up to about 40%. Good. And I'm going to hit Toga and give you a wing view. Toga, wing view. Oof. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. Nose down pressure on the yoke.
80 knots.
Neutral.
V1.
Rotate.
Great.
You're up. Oh, I forgot the chrono. Thank you. Chrono's on. I'm going to try and get the climb power coming in too. Mr. Strange, thanks, dude. Appreciate you, man.
Really appreciative of your streams, Cap. It's got me right back into flight sim, and I couldn't be happier, and it's all thanks to you and the community.
Glad you're enjoying them, man. Thanks for the support, dude. Appreciate you. Thanks for the donation. Thank you for the kind words. Oof. Climb power's in. Beauty. What a beauty.
And that now 219 with the DHL code, the telephone install.
Sounds back a little bit so we can hear the controller. Auto brake goes off, gear is locked, retractables can go off as well, runway turnoffs can go off.
Yeah, Roger, if you're using the DHL call sign, the call sign is stall.
So I would say
Let's go flaps 1.
That's correct.
Alright, brother.
Delta 1553, contact center now 125.575, yeah.
125.575, thanks for ATC, we'll see you soon. Delta 1553.
Now we're looking for the visual response to American 2550.
I can't do it, I'm a little too busy, sir. You can do the RNAV, I'd appreciate it.
Roger, at 18, cleared RNAV Zulu, 10 right approach American 2550.
Flight center, good afternoon again. Delta 1553, 8,200, climbing 9,000, heading 340. Flaps clean.
That is 4811, Sólríkt center, climb to maintain flight level 370, amended altitude for ATC assigned altitude.
Climb and maintain flight level 370, United 4811.
Delta 1553, Sólríkt departure radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 230, resume normal speed. Clear to direct in a second.
All right, 230, resume normal speed, and then I believe you said direct to Bubby.
No direct at this time. Stand heading 340.
Stay heading 340 up to 230, thanks. Delta 1553.
United 980, squawk 0504, ident.
Altitude intervene. Keep that bad boy climbing. Resume normal speed.
Squawk 0504, ident.
So we're good on that.
0504 on the box, slide there.
Air 7 off Mike, advise the 5 mile final.
Advise 5 mile final, 7 off Mike.
Alrighty, there's 10,000 feet already. Landing lights are off. We'll hand it over to autopilot. Bring you guys back up to the flight deck with Mr. Henry. Engine start switches can go off, and wing lights and logo lights can go off as
United
well.
900 radar contact 54 miles plus to Great Falls.
So we're still on a heading of 340, no direct twos yet. That might have been for me.
Delta 1008, cross Spain at a maintain 16,000, landing north, Salt Lake City, altimeter 3050. Maintain Mach 0.77 or greater in the descent, transition.
Did you turn my
to
face cam on? Maybe in a bit, yeah.
Great.
We got the Henry cam on.
I'm sorry, can you repeat for Delta 1008?
Delta 1008, cross Spain at a maintain 16,000, landing north, Salt Lake City, altimeter 3050. Maintain.
Time to start the replay
or greater
so I don't forget it.
Transition to 280 knots.
Roger, cross Spain at 16,000, maintain Mach 0.77 and then transition at 280 for those 1008.
Delta 1553, direct Hertz.
Direct Hertz 1553.
November 11682, are you there?
Hertz, LNAV.
11682 is here and ready.
Okay, just making sure you're here because I've tried to reach you, you didn't respond. Just advise your Mach number.
Current
Look
Mach
at that
number
view,
is
chat.
0.71.
Gorgeous. Who wants CCAP anyways? That's what I mean.
Cross Spain at a maintain 16,000.
You got Henry over there.
Landing north.
Much better to look at.
3050.
Cross Spain at or above 6,000. Descend into Salt Lake Center.
There's 682 negative on the altitude 16,000 at a maintain.
Gotcha.
On our way back to Denver, chat.
16,000 by Spain.
That is 2064, advise over Wamru.
What's over Wamru, 264?
Your Night Tango Whiskey, clear direct Dunoir, that is Delta November Whiskey. Cross Delta November Whiskey at or above 14,000. Cleared ILS Zulu runway 19 approach, ATIS information Bravo.
Take a blinker. Gotta tell me twice.
140, correction 114,000 and cleared for the ILS Zulu runway 19. So we consider good evening, Delta 219 Heavy with sea level of 9,000 on heading 260.
Detail 219 Heavy, Flite departure, radar contact. Delta 1274, contact Denver Center 127.65. Great day.
127.65, Delta 1274, thanks.
Delta 1432, contact Denver Center 127.65. Great day.
Well, what is 765? Delta 1432.
DHL 219 Heavy, clear direct scans, climb and maintain flight level 230, resume normal speed.
All right, 18,000 feet, standard barrel.
230 normal speed. Delta 219 Heavy.
Delta 1553, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 370.
Climb maintain 370, Delta 1553. All right, 37,000, which is our cruise altitude. Bug that up. 370 is in. Good. Continue that climb up out of Salt Lake City. Cap, do you have V-Sync or frame capped in the sim? Nope.
7 Alpha Mike, you don't need to report
Just
a
let it
5
go.
Final runway 13, clear to land, wind 310.
Jocelyn, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Happy Monday.
We can cancel IFR 297 Alpha Mike.
7 Alpha Mike, IFR cancellation received, squawk VFR.
Squawk VFR, thanks for the help, 297 Alpha Mike.
Salt Lake Center, good day, United 0, descending flight level 330.
What is this game called? This is Microsoft Flight Sim 2020.
I'll ask you, when are you back at the flight deck?
Salt Lake Center, good day, United 2193, 10 miles from the Charlie Kilo Whiskey for UR, flight 380.
United 2193, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Salt Lake Center, November 1682 with a request.
Stand by. Okay, who else is checking in on the frequency?
Looking at the TC Airbus Thrustmaster, looks impressive. It's amazing, Mr. Strange. Yeah. Can you play this on your phone? No, unfortunately not. This is for PC and Xbox.
Sox Center, United 331, flight 330.
PC and Xbox. Look at those visuals down there. It's just incredible. So beautiful.
DHL 219, Salt Lake Center, calling change, flight level 360.
Flight level 360 now, Delta 219 Heavy.
DHL 219, amend altitude, maintain flight level 350. That'll be for direction of flight.
350 for direction of flight, Delta 219 Heavy.
Can you put the game in chat? It's just Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020.
Salt Lake Center, November 1682. Just like to request the RNAV 34 if I could. Sorry, not RNAV.
I'm sorry, I don't understand your request. Which side? There's 682. I don't understand your request. Which side of the runway? Which runway side?
I'd like to request the ILS runway 34 right.
Okay, you can expect that.
Okay, expecting runway 34 right, thank you.
American 2550, Boise Tower, runway 10 right, clear to land, wind 140 at Niner.
Clear land 10 right, American 2550.
Mexico 1197 with you now at flight level 9,000 feet, 230 knots, heading to...
Air Mexico 1187, select departure, radar contact, climate change, flight level 230, resume normal speed.
That was flight Mexico 1187, right?
Correct, Air Mexico 1187, heavy, climate change, flight level 230, resume normal speed.
Climate maintain flight level 230, resume normal speed for Mexico 1187, thank you.
Can you download it on Xbox? You can download it on Xbox. Yep. All right, Captain Chat, gonna hop off now. I'll catch you later. Boeing fan, take care, man. Hopefully I'll see you this week back in the Airbus.
Air Mexico 1187, heavy, turn right, direct arches.
It's Monday, Michael. Yeah. It's Monday, man.
Direct arches for Mexico 1187.
Delta 1008, Salt Lake approach, descend via the Lehigh 5 arrival at play, cleared ILS runway 3.
Would a PS5 be able to run this? I don't know. It's a good question.
Roger, we have information Victor on board and descend via the Lehigh 5.
I would assume so. But I'm not sure.
Expecting runway 24.
I don't know how well it would run on
Delta
consoles.
1008 negative, cleared ILS runway 34 at approach at Plague.
Great. Cleared for ILS 34 right approach at Plague for Delta 1008.
Center, hello, Delta 1496, 7000 for 9000, flying 260.
Delta 1496, select departure, radar contact, climate change, flight level 230, resume normal speed, clear direct scan.
230 for the altitude. Resume normal speed. Direct scat. Delta 14.
Air Canada 08, I will see you on Thursday, man.
Heavy, can you comply with my control instructions?
You can play this on your phone? I don't think so. You have to play like Infinite
Air
Flight or something like
1187
that.
Heavy, low altitude alert. Check your altitude immediately. MVA in your area is 11,000 and rising to 12,705 miles. Advise you climb the plane. Climb the airplane. Take it off the autopilot, pull the yoke up, go up.
Mill, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back.
Where can we expect the Salt Lake today?
That is 2193, descend upon scratch, maintain flight level 240.
Descend upon scratch, level 240, United 2193.
Western 1590, and change to advisory frequency approved. Great day.
Center, Southwest 1692, heading 340, 8,400, climbing 9,000.
Air Mexico 1187 Heavy, Salt Lake departure. Hello?
It's been,
Go for it. I'm making 1187, sorry, I was having audio trouble.
Take that plane off the autopilot and go up. You're going to hit a mountain at a low altitude. Check your altitude immediately. MVA in area is 12,700. Climb the airplane. Go up.
And Salt Lake Center, United 1424.
EDC's not playing around. Turn off the autopilot. Pull up.
That is 1424 Salt Lake.
Pull
Hello.
up. Whoop, whoop.
Alright.
Terrain. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Center, Southwest
1692. Terrain
heading
ahead.
340 at 9,000.
Stand by. Air Mexico 1187, how can I get you on the route so you can fly the route?
Oh, man.
I am turning on airline right now. Sorry, I'm having difficulty with the aircraft right now. Sorry.
That's him never
Okay.
disappoints.
Have a good day.
You're saying a drunk guy
1692, Salt Lake
trying to land into
departure.
Berlin?
Contact, climbing
Jesus.
230, resume normal speed.
Prep search and rescue.
Normal speed, Southwest 1692.
Oh, dude.
American 2550, Alpha 10 right on.
Pull
Delta,
up.
taxi
Terrain
26.
ahead.
American 2550, cross runway 10 left. Taxi to parking, good day.
Cross 10 left and taxi to parking, good day, American 2550, good job.
Thanks. Southwest 1692, turn right direct Hertz.
Right direct Hertz, Southwest 1692.
Air 11682, descend via the Lehigh 5 arrival at Plague, cleared ILS runway 3, Salt Lake City, Altimeter 3050, ATIS information Victor.
Alright, we have the ATIS information, descend via the Leahy 5 arrival, cleared for the RNAV 34 at Plage, and we do have the current ATIS on file.
Alright, cleared ILS 34 right for November 682, not RNAV.
Right, cleared ILS 34 right for ILS for 11682, thank you.
Of course.
Southwest 1064, level 9000, heading 260.
Air Mexico 1187, are you disconnecting or are you still flying?
I was still going to fly, sir. I was fixing my autopilot for Mexico 1187.
Okay, I want to understand what you're doing because you said you were disconnecting and then now you're staying. So just give me 1 second.
I have to leave. I have to study. Take care, Jocelyn.
So the 2764, contact Seattle Center 135.45.
Golden, man. Bellis, thanks for business class support, my friend. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, it's 4811, contact Denver Center 127.65. Great day.
Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much, Bellis. Appreciate you, man.
127.65. Have a great day. Good job, United 4811.
Red 9 Tango Whiskey, Jackson Tower, runway 19 or quit a land when called.
Runway 19 clear land, Delta
1496 traffic, 11 o'clock, 15 miles, same direction, type is a 787, 16,100 climbing. Advise when in sight, and caution way turbulence.
We'll advise when in sight, Delta 1496.
Delta 1553, contact Denver Center 127.65. Great day.
2765. Great day as well, man. Thanks for ATC, dude. We'll see you soon.
See you. Right back.
Man, that was golden. Banksy, thanks for support, man. 19 months. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, man. And a huge no floaties to you as well, Bellis. Thank you for your support, man, and welcome to the green team. I hope you enjoy your stay here, man. Thank you, buddy. Curious to find out, how does oceanic clearance work? Do you ask for it when you find all the routes for the Atlantic crossing? It depends. I mean, you should pre-file it if you're flying on the network or anything.
United 1110, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
And yeah, you would have nat tracks, and that would be your oceanic clearance.
Break 1, contact
And then you
Salt
would
Lake Center 125.5.
report position reports and stuff.
Guide 1963, contact Salt Lake Center 125.57. See ya. 25.
I think he made it over that mountain. I think all is okay. Crisis averted. Crisis has been averted.
Denver Center, this is United 4811. I'm inbound camper at flight level 370.
Guys, 4811 Denver, welcome.
Denver Center, hello again. Delta 1553 355, climbing 370.
Delta 1553 Denver, welcome back.
How much you want to bet that the ATC disconnects after you left? I hope not. A lot of traffic going into Salt Lake. That was a great VATSIM moment right there, chat. That whole exchange was one of those awesome VATSIM moments.
We're a long way from a descent from where you're at to maintain 17,000 for now.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. I love how like the way the GPWS says that too. Like it's not like a terrain ahead, pull up. It's like terrain ahead, pull up. Like a suggestion. You think it would be like, hey, stupid, you're about to hit a mountain. Pull up. Pull up.
Through 19,000, flight level 200, Connor 7.
What flavor today? I just got some Granddaddy Gelati ready to go. Granddaddy Gelati. Very tasty. I'm trying to think about what it tastes like.
American 1547, contact Los Angeles Center 126.52. See ya.
12652, American 1547. Have a great day.
It's nice. Landed in Dublin earlier, IRL in a Ryanair, and it was a butter. Nice. Very cool, Joseph. Where's the train? I'm having technical difficulties responses. Okay, have a good day. My condolences to that ATC having to deal with whatever that pilot was doing. There was a couple pilots on the... there's been a couple interesting calls lately on VATSIM. The confidence people have to go on VATSIM when they don't know what they're doing blows my mind. I have my dang pilot's license and VATSIM still freaks me out sometimes. Well, you know, the last thing you want to do is get chopped out like that, right? Like, but I understand, man. Like, that guy's busy, dude. There's probably like 50 airplanes in his sector. He's trying to vector people. He's trying to clear people, departures, arrivals. And then you have some pilots that just unfortunately, you know, just seem to, I don't know what it is. I mean, for all we know, he could be in a default airplane, and, well, we all know what default airplanes are like. What's Denver weather doing? Info Tango now. Winds 150 at 7. Departing runways 817 left and 25. Simultaneous approaches in use 16 left, 16 right, and offset RNAVs. So there we go. So they have switched to south ops, chat.
Descend via the Logger 3 arrival, Denver landing south.
So south arrivals, I'm assuming that we're going to get 16 left for our arrival. I think that's what we'll get. We may get 16 right, but because they're departing 25, I'm assuming 16 left will be our arrival runway. So that's what we're going to plan. So we're going to come back down here. We'll go to our departures, arrivals.
Okay, 4811, descend by the Longs 3 arrival, Denver landing south.
Longs 3, camper, 16 left.
Denver landing south, United 4811.
And we'll unpin this chart. Go to our approaches, pin 16 left. And we're going to take it via What does the arrival take us to? To Kale. So we'll take it from Kale. And we'll execute that. Good. Go to our legs, make sure we don't have any crazy discounts or anything like that, which we don't.
Turn right 20 degrees, vector
Looks
for,
good to me. Let's go to
Denver.
plan. Bring this in here a little bit. And we'll step through it. Make sure that that all looks good, which it does. Beautiful. Cool. We're looking good, friends. Top of descent is in about 100 miles. Very nice. Very nice. Looks like I made it in time for Denver minimum settings. Rip fingies. Hey, man, at least in this aircraft, you can drag it. So if we look at our charts, 16 left, 55, 57. At least I can just hold it. 55, 57. And thankfully it was quite high up in Salt Lake as well.
Over 9er Foxtrot Tango, Denver, welcome, climbing to level 260.
260 for 9er Foxtrot Tango.
55, 57. Good. You ever thought about what you're going to do in 10 to 15 years down the line? To be completely honest with you, yes. But I
American 1, contact
try not to let it affect like what's going on. Like, trust me, man, I'm very well aware that like streaming could disappear tomorrow, to be honest with you, right? Like that's one of the weird things with streaming and like content creation is it could be gone tomorrow. So you always have to have a secondary plan. You always have to be prepared. Honestly, if like streaming didn't work out or streaming's not a thing, I'd love to get involved in the sim world somehow. Maybe on like a technical side, like what Chewy did with like Microsoft.
42, contact Denver, approach 120.35. See ya.
2035.
FYI, Cap, you can use the flight tab in Navigraph to change the runways and procedures in Navigraph on the fly without having to hunt for the right stuff. Wait, what? Where's that? The Navigraph tab, you can change runways and procedures. Like, could I go... I don't even know where to do that. The only way I would know how to do that is up here and put 16 left. That's the only way I would know how to change that.
Delta 1432 already gave you descent clearance. Descend by the Longs 3 arrival, Denver landing south.
Hello, Cap. You should fly into New Orleans with the weather ops. Some crazy snow headed their way starting late tonight through Wednesday. Maybe Thursday, Steve. That could be cool. Well, my first VATSIM flight in VATSIM was Vilnius to Riga and back about 3 days ago. The only hiccup I had was to ask Center to repeat the direct to a few times because it wasn't in my flight plan. Flights on the left. Flights. And then where can I change it? Oh, like I can just do it here? Is that what you mean, Andy?
Stand by.
You live right below the Longs arrival? Very cool. So would I just select here? And then I could just select that?
Approach 120.35.
I think, right, is what you're saying?
Delta 1274, contact Denver approach 120.35.
120.35, Delta 1274.
Denver Center, Center Flight 225.
Delta 2242, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Yeah, very cool.
597, stay with me. Unit 758, excuse me, November 7585,
And
clear
flip
direct
the arrows to
T-bar.
change it? So here, and then flip the arrows? What do you mean? Oh, like add to route or whatever?
Okay, that was 2 at once, number 7585, clear direct T-bar.
Huh. That is pretty cool, actually. I like that. Nice little quick way to do like the engine. A nice quick little way to just switch it.
Frontier 220, Denver, welcome, coming to level 320.
Honk, I'll come outside and wave. Nice.
Denver Center, good day, Alaska 602, flight level 370. Okay, attention all aircraft, Denver Center is going to be shutting down here. Alaska 602, was that you checking in?
Hey, firm.
At Alaska 602, you can monitor advisory. Have a good flight.
Thank you, advisory.
Delta 1553, monitor advisory. See ya.
Advisory, thanks for ATC, man. Have a great day.
United 4811, advisory.
Switch to advisory. Have a great day, United 4811.
Southwest 1651, monitor advisory frequency.
All right, well, hopefully approach still stays online. We've got approach and tower into Denver, so hopefully they stay online. 12035. We'll bug that up. I'm assuming they'll stay online. Get some hours. 12035. Cat Maybe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Houston, New Orleans, Mobile, Tallahassee, all expect to get some accumulation in the next couple of days. That's crazy. That's wild. To think when I was in Houston in June last year, I was literally cooking myself. It was so hot. I can't fathom them getting snow. That seems so wild to me. All right, friends, let's go to our descent page. Go to our forecast. We'll request our descent winds. Send that off. And then again, the weather down in Denver. 3031. Throw that up into there. All right, we'll load our flight, load our descent winds, sorry. Then we'll execute them. Good. And if we look at our progress, 51 miles till top of descent. Beautiful. Salt Lake Center just got upset and said there's too many aircraft enclosed. I think what he meant to say is there's too many people that don't know what they're doing, therefore I'm closing. Yeah, it's wild, Steve. Like when I was there, Steve, in June of last year for the expo, it was 110 degrees every day. 108 was the lowest temperature when I was there for 7 days. 108. The hottest, I think, was like 116 or 115. It was insane, dude. I've never felt heat like that before. Houston and Vegas. Again, Vegas was just, 114, 115. Vegas just felt like you were constantly, somebody was walking around with a hairdryer in your face at all times. Just a hot wind blowing. It's wild, man. Well, the thing that made Houston, in my opinion, unbearable was it was like 114 with 85% humidity. Like, you would walk out of your hotel room and instantly your shirt was stuck to your body. You were sweating in places you didn't know was possible. Simply please, nice. Yeah, Houston, if I never had to go back to Houston, I think I would be okay with that. Nice, Nicholas. You are to blame. The reason why I'm somewhat excited about Providence being the location for this year's expo is, man, it should be much cooler than Houston and Vegas. Like, man, my thick Canadian blood up here from dealing with the cold all the time. It's tough when I go down there, dude. Does flight hours matter on VATSIM as like in ranking up? I don't think so, Banksy, no. Maybe, Steve. Who knows, dude? It was wild, man. Don't know how people live like that. I prefer freezing over melting. I mean, I would have a hard time, yeah. But I was speaking to some like Vegas locals and even Houston locals, and they were like, listen, for like June, July, August, it's hell. It's hot as hell for like 3 months. The reason why you live in those places is because the rest of the months are actually pretty decent, right? Like Las Vegas right now, like what's the weather in Vegas? I bet it's probably awesome. Weather, Las Vegas. Let's see. How big is the expo? Quite big now, man. It's been thousands of people every year. I mean, look at that. Weather in Vegas right now, 48 Fahrenheit. I could do that all day, man. 10 degrees? Some, you know, that's shorts and a hoodie. I could survive shorts and a hoodie, 10 degrees. But man, it's better when where I'm at. It's freezing here. All right, 19 miles till drop, friends. We're going to plug up 1,000, 11,000 feet. Good. Grew up in Michigan, and I'm like, Cap, it's much easier to deal with the cooler weather down here in Florida. Too many days of 90 plus. Yeah, I could feel you with that one, man. It would definitely take some adjustment. That's for sure. It's a balmy 9 Fahrenheit here now, down to negative 14 yesterday. Ooh. Louisville's cold today. Same to you, Wikipedia, Matt. Although I'm not in the U.S., so we don't celebrate that day today. Cold here today in St. Augustine for the true Floridians. What are you at? I saw it earlier. 7 Celsius, 44 Fahrenheit. Yeah. Could be a little bit chilly. It's a wonderful 54 here in Orlando. Damn. Those poor UPS workers here at SDF. One of my buddies does that. Bearded Yeti. You guys know him in chat. Bearded Yeti is he works for UPS out on the ramp. Guess who is the president now? Oh, I'm very well aware. It has been brought to my attention numerous times already today. There goes our descent, friends. Listen to the engine spool back. God. Sounds good, man. Sounds so good. Mr. Fly with Rookie. Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, man. What's the weather out there near Rookie? Let's get some weather. Weather, Ontario, California. I bet it's nicer than here. Those engines remind me of the Zebo 7.3, but 20 times better. Where can I get those? This is the Boris AudioWorks Soundpack, which we're releasing on Friday. Look at that. Look at the weather down there. 18 Celsius, 64 Fahrenheit. Man, we need to move to California. I know there's a lot going on in California right now, and it's super expensive. But man, we need to go live in California. Good to see you, Rook. Hope you're doing well, man. Now, that's probably cold for Californians. 64 Fahrenheit. I bet you Rookie's complaining about cold. Rookie, is it cold there today or is it warm? Be honest. And pay the Cali tax? I know. That's the only thing deterring me. 4 degrees in Vancouver. Ooh. Rookie says chilly. This guy, man. Rookie, I would be busting out the shorts and a t-shirt if I was out there today, my man. I would be shorts and a t-shirt all day long. 18 degrees? Beautiful. Thanks, Cap. I live in San Jose. It's $2,100 a month for a studio apartment. Flight following to California not approved. Damn. Yeah, that's expensive, dude. $2,100 US for a studio. Fuck. And they wonder why there's a homeless crisis in California right now. It's okay. I feel like everybody's leaving California. I feel like in the next like 5 to 10 years, you're going to see like California like paying people to come back and live there. Claim your free monthly. Captain Lee, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Rookie's got a hoodie on, but if they're going to be in shorts, man. He's ready to go. I lived in Santa Monica for a year. Malibu got snow that winter. You'd think it was the apocalypse, how everyone was acting. I mean, that would be kind of wild. I know that California gets some snow up in some of the bigger mountains. But man. You're New Jersey, rent's ridiculous. I just think rent everywhere right now, man. I mean, here where I live, where rent is usually affordable, you're looking at between $1,800 and $2,400 a month for a decent, like, 1 to 2 bedroom condo or something. Rent everywhere is expensive. Now, thankfully where I'm at, it's not too bad. Like, for example, I got into a place, I have a newer condo. It's a 2-bedroom master. So each bedroom has walk-in closets and stuff like that. I pay $1,000 a month rent. That's why I'm able to have this place and use it as my studio and my streaming setup, but also have the farm as well, because it's not that expensive. But now I've been grandfathered in, right? Like, I've been here for example, there's a guy that lives under me. He moved in about a year ago. He's paying $1,500 and change. So he's paying over $500 more a month than I am for the same setup, the exact same setup. 2-bedroom condo, the exact same thing. Cap is paying people under the table or doing something else. Nah, man, I rent from a huge like company here in Canada. They have rental properties all over Canada, especially here in the East Coast. They're a massive company with like a condo corp. Montreal and Toronto are hubs for air. Yeah, Montreal and Toronto are ridiculous. Montreal, you can find decent rent, but a lot of the buildings are really old. Toronto is just insane. But Toronto, it's just because of all the foreign investment. Steve, $5 donation. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Weatherman in San Diego daily forecast. Looks out the window. Sunny now, on to sports.
Dude, San Diego probably has the... pardon me. Besides the monsoon season, San Diego probably has the best weather all year around. I do agree with you. I was there in June and it was fantastic. Like, just wonderful. I was there in November. Fantastic. Wonderful. Adam, that's only if you own. If you own a condo, yes, condo fees can be downright outrageous. I rent this condo. I don't own it. So I'm very lucky when it comes to that aspect of it. We own the farm. Property tax on the farm is just over $3,000 a year. It's about $3,200 for the property tax out at the farm. 3028 on our QNH. Is Toronto the New York city of Canada and Vancouver the hippies out like LA? Yes. Correct. Basically spot on. Alright, that should be Denver approach, which it is, 2035. Tune to them. And we are descending on the Longs 3. Expecting 16 left, we'll tell them. Denver approach, good afternoon again. Delta 1553 with the current ATIS descending on the Longs 3. We're expecting 16 left.
The 1533 Denver, or 1553 Denver approach, ident.
Ident.
Denver approach, this is United 4811. I am on the long.
Yeah, can you imagine paying $5.25 per gallon of gas? That's a California dream, baby. That's a lot, man.
16,000 feet.
United 4811 Denver.
Where I live, just south of Atlanta, rent is like $2,000 plus for a 2-bedroom.
Radar contact, expect RNAV Yankee runway 16 right from Kale.
All right, we'll expect the RNAV Yankee 16 right from Kale, Delta 1553. All right, switching it up on us. I like it. Arrivals.
And the United 19
RNAV Yankee 16 right from Kale. Execute. All right. Now we're going to go legs, direct, flannel,
United 1292 Denver.
Execute.
Radar contact, climb visit. Climb via this is United 2292.
Don't climb airplane,
United
please.
4811, expect RNAV Yankee 16 right.
All right, we need to
Yankee, runway 16
switch up our approaches here, chat. So what we learned is we go to flights, and if I click on this, I can go.
16 right from Kale.
This, I need to brief myself with that. That's a little bit too much right now. It's still easier for me to just find this one. RNAV Yankee 16 right. We can unpin you. Go to you. We're coming in from Kale. 5576 is our minimums now. 576, good.
Kale. Sorry, I had this totally different thing in program, but I'll adjust. Thank you.
Okay, we got the 8 of them showing south.
Denver approach, good day, Alaska 602.
Cap, I don't want to seem rude, but did you get a new dog? I did, man. Yeah, unfortunately, my other dog, Daisy, passed away. She had cancer really, really bad in one of her front legs. She passed away about 4 months ago, 4 and a bit months ago. And then I've had this guy for about 2 months now, just under 2 months. His name is Henry. Henry! Everybody say bye to Henry. You're stuck with me. Hello.
Left approach from Kitchener.
Alright, we'll expect the ILS 16 left approach from Kitchener, Alaska 602.
This is Microsoft 2020.
2020. 16 right approach.
Cross Kale at 110, or 11,000 feet. Sorry, what was the rest of that again? So sorry.
November 80.
When the gear drops to decap, are you going to use the wheel on the chains or the skis? Skis.
260 down to 9,000.
Culver City is next to LAS on the north side. Chevron $3.99 a gallon. Is that a lot? That's for AV1, I'm assuming AvGas. You broke my screen, sorry. Apologize.
Denver approach, United 4811. Did you say runway 16 left or runway 16 right?
Alright, we're still high up on the approach. I'm going to get the ground spoiler out.
16 right. RNAV Yankee 16 right, thank you.
RNAV can bring us down to 7,000 feet. So we'll expect that.
1432 Denver approach.
1432 with you back again. So
Daisy was amazing. Yep, she was, man.
1432, stay altitude, turn right heading 350.
She was. Right, standard barrow. Let's go and get our... Did we put in ILS frequencies? I don't know. I think we're fine. Auto brake 3 is set. Ground spoilers are out. We're trying to get back onto profile.
1387, turn left heading 240, descend to maintain 9,000.
Need some C2A jokes? I don't know where he is today. Probably watching V1 if V1's still streaming. No, that's just regular gas per gallon. The individual claiming California's 525 per gallon is not accurate. I guess it depends where you're going, right? Seems like it's changing everyone's approach. Yeah. This is probably what happens. Like, center probably would have briefed us, but now center went offline, so it's kind of all up to him.
1432, maintain 210 knots.
I'm wondering if it says it in the ATIS. Arrival ATIS.
November 85.
Simultaneous approach is in use. 16 left, 17 right. Expect offset RNAVs. Approach 16 right. RNAV right. ILS NA. Oh, well, look right here. It even says it right here. Expect offset RNAV. Approach runway 16 right. ILS not available. So apparently the ILS 16 right is NA. That's why they're giving everybody RNAVs.
Maintain 8,000 and intercept the localizer.
Down to 8,000 and it's just the local.
Welcome to the San Francisco Bay Area. South side San Joe is what's messed up still.
53 at KO cleared RNAV Yankee 16 right.
At KO cleared RNAV Yankee 16 right. Delta 1553. Alright, so we're cleared on the arrival, which means that we can take this down to 7,000 feet. And we'll just confirm that 7,000 at A-Pass. We'll probably take over before then, but 7,000 at A-Pass. It would be good practice to make sure everything is set up, but it is what it is. What's that? Sorry, Samuel. Oh, yeah, for the controller. Can always look at the ATIS, like I always say, man. On the ATIS, if you're using the client, the ATIS is super simple. You just double-click. So you've got your arrival ATIS and you've got your departure ATIS. Double-click on that, and then it'll pull up the ATIS. Always good to have that information.
RNAV Yankee 16 right.
RNAV Yankee 16 right, then to get developing to you. In 785, we got the first side.
Right, we're almost back up on a profile. We do have a bunch of speed restrictions. So 210, 13,000 feet. We're slightly above profile, but our speed looks good, so I'm happy with that. Everything's fine. We're coming back up on a profile now. We've got Denver Tower online, 24.3, so we'll get that ready to go.
1387 on that heading, airport's going to be at your 11 o'clock
24.3.
Okay,
good. Sorry, just to make sure that everything is programmed, ILS, etc. However, it's not working, it is what it is. Yeah, you just have to be, you know, one of the big things that I say about flying on VATSIM is you have to be able to adapt. You have to be ready to adapt like that. Because you're going to have things like this that'll happen where it's, you know, they change runways or they change operations, or for example, they're obviously using the fact that 16 right ILS maybe is in op in real life. I don't know. We'll have to check the. But I'm assuming that the ILS 16 right isn't working. That's why they're shooting everybody on an RNAV.
United 4811, maintain 180 knots your grader till 5 miles.
Cap, you haven't reached 100k subs yet? I thought you'd pass that. Nope, not even close, man. Not even close. Next step is 80k. Does the aircraft still pick up the glide slope even if ILS isn't available? You should, on an RNAV approach, I think, Nicholas, what you'll get is you'll get a GP, which stands for glide path. Instead of like a glide slope, GS, glide slope, you get GP, which is glide path. And it should give you some type of visual path down. We'll see in a second. We'll test it.
9,000, 180 knots, 7585.
We will test it. This is Microsoft 2020.
Denver from Southwest 1692 with you.
All right, 210 on the speed. I'm going to lock that in. Beautiful. We're just through 11,000 feet now. The airplane should stay on a descent path. What is the difference between an RNAV and an ILS? RNAV is like waypoints. Altitudes at certain waypoints that the aircraft has to maintain. An ILS is an instrument landing system. So it's basically a radio frequency between the aircraft and the runway. And it tells the aircraft to descend at what point. Where our nav, its waypoints have certain altitudes. Alright, ground spoilers are in and armed. Good. We're bang on our VNAV path, so everything's looking good now. For a long time at Winnipeg runway 1836 was not being used. They used 31 and 13, and VATSIM did the same thing. There you go, yeah. Same thing in real life, but you can plan an ILS on a 16 right, and then everything gets changed on you by the time you're flying onto a completely different runway. Yep. Got to be willing and ready to adapt. That's for sure. Why are we getting a traffic warning? He's 10,000 feet below us. Oh, it might be a troll. He's all over the place. All right, 10,000 feet, fixed landing lights are on. Engine start switches are on. Wing lights, logo lights. All right, tower 124.3, maintain 180 till 5 miles. Delta 1553, thanks for ATC.
Delta 1432 to send a main.
24-3 for us. Tower.
Push back, straight back. Delta 8.
United 2866, expedite through the 17 right, hold short, please.
So you can see it's like a weird, like, offset approach. The runway's right here. That's 16 left, that's 16 right. We're slowly coming back like this. Dom, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
United 597, looks like you blew past Alpha.
Let's go Flaps 1.
Stay in section.
Remember that the airport elevation is about 5,500 feet, so we're currently at about 4,000 feet.
United 597, are you able to make
descending through 4,000 feet, so remember that with your altitudes. 190 on the speed. And our VAP speed today will be 150.
Make 180 on Golf and then the Golf Alpha there, correction, Golf Alpha to the ramp.
We'll do 180 on Golf and Golf Alpha to the ramp. United 597, apologies.
Correct, 114, if you're still on this frequency, contact departure 120.3.
This time you won't forget the replay? I will not. No. Denver Tower, good afternoon again. Delta 1553, RNAV Yankee 16 right.
Delta 1553, Denver Tower, wind 1606, round 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, Delta 1553, thanks.
American 141, American 114,
all right.
Denver.
Let's pull open our ground charts. We're going all the way back down here, Alpha Alpha, into the ramp. Hopefully going to be vacating Foxtrot 6 or Foxtrot 4. You know what, actually? Let's go auto brake 2, and we're going to want to descend as best as we can. 2,500, let's go gear down, flaps all the way down to 15 degrees. We're going to bug up 170 on the speed.
United 2866, on departure flighting 170,
good.
17 left, lift takeoff.
We'll get all of our lights on. Good. I'll throw the yoke cam on as well. I'm going to bring our approach speed all the way down to 150. Wonderful.
170, United 2866.
And what we'll do, friends, is we're going to grab the approach now. My airplane. Sounds are off. Sorry, sounds are up. Autopilot is off. Follow the glide path in. Let's go ahead and start our replay as well. We are recording. And I'm going to take control of the throttles. go flaps 25 degrees. And through 160 knots, we'll go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps. Beautiful. All right, landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green. Flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed. Cabin crew has been advised. You guys have been advised. Let's have some fun here, friends. Remember, we're going for a supreme butter. Supreme butter. 167 isn't butter enough for some people. So we're going extreme butter here, Chad. We took control of the aircraft nice and early. Got a great feel on it right now. We're bang on glide slope, glide path, whatever you want to call
1,000.
it. 1,000 feet. Supreme butter inbound, chat. Calm winds. Looking good.
Delta. 8580, runway 8, taxi at Charlie 0 Mike.
Maybe it's Charlie 0 Mike.
United 4811, continue Delta 5 with Delta 5 with Bravo waiting mark.
All right, we're showing 3 red, 1 white. Maintain this approach path.
Delta 5, can I park Bravo 15?
Speed's good, altitude's good.
500.
Careful, no Cincinnati runway. Yeah, no, none of that, please.
Over departure, have a good day, United 2866.
400.
United 4811, you said Bravo 15?
Yes, sir.
United 4811, taxi parking Delta 5 with Bravo. Fox.
3 approaching minimums.
Taxi. Delta 5 with Bravo November. And
minimums.
Continue.
United 4811.
Denver Tower, 7585,
100.
For 7585, the apparent wind is 160.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Remember, chat, supreme butter.
Last 602 Denver Tower, 160.
Nose down gently, reversers are out, decelerating. Correct. 70 knots, reversers are out. Decel is off, auto brakes are off. We're going to keep that rolling all the way down, chat. Looking for Delta 5. Beauty! See, chat? You ask for Supreme, you get the Supreme.
Who's calling for taxi 25?
It was a good one.
United 1013.
Yeah, 1013, Roman 25, next to be a Bravo November Golf.
Speeding past that United.
United 1013.
United 4811 gives way to a company who is going to be exiting left at Delta 5.
Alrighty.
Yeah, 4811, mention taxi instruction will be Delta 5, Whiskey Bravo, Foxtrot.
Gonna hold short right here. Don't get in his way.
Okay,
ground spoilers.
Whiskey
Flaps.
Bravo, Foxtrot, Charlie Sierra. I see I've got a little bit of traffic on my right. Do I let him go first? I couldn't remember.
Hey, from United 4811, give way to the Delta 73, exiting at Delta 5.
Give way to the Delta, thank you, Delta 48, or United 4811.
Delta 1553, welcome to Denver, where do you park?
Going in at Alpha Alpha, please.
Delta 1553, head parking via Delta 5, Whiskey Bravo, Foxtrot, Alpha Sierra.
Delta 5, Whiskey Bravo, Foxtrot, Sierra, Alpha Alpha, Delta 1553, thanks.
United 698, Alpha 25 with uniform, ready to push and start.
Yeah, 698, Denver, push approved, straight back up the first line, 530 taxi.
Alrighty, keep it going. Alright, landing lights are off, runway turn-offs are off, taxi lights are on, start switches go off, strobe lights go off, wing lights go off.
Denver Tower, November.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Denver after 1 hour and 1 minute. That was a good one.
Filing visual.
I don't know what taxi instructions he gave me there because that is not what it looks like on the chart. Delta 5, Whiskey Bravo, Foxtrot, Alpha Alpha, he said, I think, maybe? I don't know. That's what we're going to do. If we get yelled at, we get yelled at.
75885.
Be slippery on the runway after that one. That was a good one. Definitely a good one. We'll stop the recording. We'll watch that replay there in a little bit. Hopefully that was smooth enough for all the professional YouTube pilots that are out and about today. My goodness. Felt ultra smooth. Delta 5, Whiskey Bravo, Foxtrot, Alpha Alpha.
602 clear.
Good. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Taxi north side of Charlie Gate.
602, welcome Denver taxi parking via Foxtrot, Charlie November, good day.
This guy wants us to go faster. My apologies.
Charlie November, good day, Alaska 602.
It was Foxtrot, then Alpha Sierra? Foxtrot, Alpha Sierra. Got you. Okay. And we're going up to stand Alpha 48, which is where we started the day. Alpha 48. No. Worldwide flight services.
1464, are you able to turn right on Romeo and then a left on Romeo 9er?
I've seen better. Ah, there you go. No problem. United's got his speed brakes up.
Get on to 1464, Denver Tower. Yep, we're here. Yeah, 1464, are you able to make a right turn on Romeo, then a left turn on Romeo 9er as Delta needs a few minutes at the end of the runway? Yeah, we can accept that. United, 1464, turn right Romeo, then a left on Romeo 9er.
Romeo 9er for 1464.
Finished my Unit 4 summary sheet. Nice. Gringo, what's up, man? Welcome back.
And 1464 will be ready.
This is the last leg. Yes, sir. Been a long weekend of flying, man. Had our long haul on Saturday. Ended up being super long yesterday because of the flights that we selected with that headwind. Been a long weekend, man.
Alright, number 7885, where are you going, sir? You're going the wrong way.
You didn't land on the taxiway, negative 500 points. Sorry.
According to my chart on the airport side, I'm on,
Alright, so we're looking for Alpha Sierra.
So, number 78,
which is coming up after this terminal. We're down here.
Are you going to GA?
From north of the airport.
This airport is so massive.
Negative, GA is right off.
Are you a real airline pilot? I am not. Nope. I'm a real world sim pilot, though. Food for thought. Real world sim pilot Canada. That's me. Don't pull an XP. No, I don't need glasses. XP needs glasses. I think let's be honest. Need to throw on some of them glasses. All right, this is Alpha Sierra. We're going left here.
Alpha 1692. I'm on the RNAV Yankee for 16 right. Alpha 1692, Denver Tower, runway 1.
All right, pulling into the ramp. We'll go and get our APU to the start position. Are you a real world Ottawa resident? Maybe. Why does it seem like the MAX is so much smoother to land? Because it is, Daniel, 100%. But apparently we had Adam in here who's a real world 737 type rated and 737 MAX 8 type rated pilot. And he was saying that the MAX 8 flies and lands so much better in real life. So I wonder if that's just modeled. I wonder if that's, you know, the 800s are just a little bit more twitchy.
Alright, attention all aircraft. Denver Tower is now closed. All aircraft monitored this frequency for advisory today.
Dude, we're losing all the controllers today, man. Everybody's logging off. That guy just raged. It's always... it's always fun on holidays, man. Are you a real world Canadian? Andrew, thanks, man. Glad you're enjoying the content, dude. Appreciate you. Well, at least we got her down before he decided to quit on us, chat. We made it. We made it down. We got taxi clearance. That's all that matters. What is your mouse on and where did you get it? It's just a mouse holder. I got it on Amazon. It was like $10. I've had it for years. I wish I could wash it because the thing is dirty as all hell, but yeah. So we had Salt Lake City Center, who basically just rage quit after dealing with a bunch of people that didn't know what they were doing. Denver Center logged off, and now we just lost Denver Tower as well because people aren't listening and doing what they're supposed to do, so I think he just gave up. He said, fuck it, I don't get paid enough to do this, and he bailed out. Alright, this is us. Alpha 48. You wash your mouse pad sometimes in the bathtub? Is this real? This has a bunch of like plastic and stuff though. I don't know how well that would work. Probably just scrub the pad down, to be honest with you. Beauty. Park brakes on. Upstairs. APU gen, left side, right side. Gens, bleeds, ISO valve. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to Denver, my friends. I really hope you guys did enjoy those flights today. It was a lot of fun. We'll request deboarding. We're spooling down, shutting down. Maverick, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude. Fuel pumps are coming off. Probe heats are coming off. Yacht amper is off. Fuel pumps are off. Anti-collision light is off. Seatbelt signs are off. Welcome back to Denver, amigos. That EPU just blasting. Super loud. Let's turn that down. Don't need that going in our face right now. And there we have it, friends. I would say that was a successful day of flying. Would we all agree? A 167 capped off with a 70 foot per minute butter. I would say that was very successful, my friends. Would we all agree? We all agree. We all concur. I had a great day of flying. I really hope you guys did enjoy that one. Friends, don't forget, if you haven't done so, please smash down that thumbs up button. Show the channel some love if you have not done so already. If you've already done it, well, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Next week, for those of you that are heading out on your way now, we're back in the Airbus series next week. Next week, we will be flying the A319, the A320, and the A321. All 3 of the Phoenix aircraft will be flown next week. I don't know what we're going to start. I mean, ideally, we're probably going to start on Thursday flying the A319. Maybe Saturday, the 320. Sunday, Monday, the 321. The 321's my favorite. So I think that's the plan. So A319 on Thursday. Thursday, we're in North America in the afternoon. Australia in our evening stream. So maybe we might have to start with the 320. I don't think there's any 319s flying around Australia. Are there? Like, what's Jetstar and those guys? What do they fly? I'm pretty sure they fly 320s. I don't think they fly 319s. Anyways, I will do my research over the next couple of days. And then the following week, we're actually going to be back in... the following week after, we're going to dedicate to the heavies. We're going to be back in the MD-11 and the 777 freighter, which we haven't flown in a little bit. Hello, Henry. You want to come here, say hi? Come here. Come here. Come say hi to chat. Come here. Here, chat. You can see him on a 4K camera. Hello, Henry. Hello, Henry. You say hi to chat? They're right up there. Did you say hi? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. We're done streaming in the 737. We finished with a 70 foot per minute landing, Henry. Are you proud? Are you proud of us? 70 foot per minute, Henry. We're the Buttermasters. Yeah. Buttermasters. Look at this guy, man. He's such a character. Good boy. Okay, you go lay down. What a character. All right, friends, let's go ahead and get the aircraft in a turnaround state, ready for our replay. PMDG setup, panel state load. We want final execute. Good. Put our flaps all the way down to 30. Once again, we'll get all of our lights on. Good. Lights on, lights on, lights on. Good. Are all my doors closed? Hold on. Let me jump outside. Yeah, doors are closed. All right, cool. Sweet. Doors are closed. We will hit up our replay here momentarily, friends. We are disconnected from the VATSIM network. What was our landing rate on that one, chat, again? Landing rate was a negative 70 foot per minute, 099 on the G. I mean, chat, it doesn't get much greasier than that, friends, does it? It does not get much greasier than that. Let's hit the replay button. Beautiful. We're going to pause the replay. We're going to bring this all the way forward. Watch it from right about there. There's really not much to see on the approach. So we'll just resume it from right about there. We'll jump outside. We'll have a look-see at this gorgeous landing. I'm going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you guys all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. I know I say it every stream, but I truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys allow me to do this. All the gifters, the donators, the sponsors, the members, everybody, man. Thank you guys all so much for the support. Appreciate you guys. To everybody else that cannot support the stream using a monetary value, but supports the stream through being here, smash down the thumbs up button, flying with me on VATSIM, controlling on VATSIM. I want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for your continued support of this channel. It is truly appreciated. We had a really fun weekend. Between showing off the Boris AudioWorks sound pack, which is releasing on Friday, by the way. So all of you who have this aircraft and you're looking to get the Boris AudioWorks sound pack, it is releasing on Friday. That is the plan. Friday, the sound pack will be releasing. Oof. That was some extreme butter, friends. A little bit of crosswind kicking us over there in the touchdown zone. Doesn't get more buttery smooth than that, my amigos. Soundpack is releasing on Friday. We will next be live on Thursday afternoon, most likely in the Phoenix A320 or 319. It'll be one of those two airplanes. But Thursday afternoon and then Thursday evening, we're going to be flying down in Australia. Should be awesome, man. Please answer, can I play this game on Xbox One? Yes. Go to the Microsoft store, purchase it, or get Microsoft Plus or whatever it is, and download the game. Very simple. All of those questions Google can answer for you as well, Jocelyn. Just a little tip of advice. I'm not special. I don't know, and you know, Google probably knows more than I do. Friends, have a great Monday. Have a great start to your week. Have a great Tuesday, Wednesday. Looking forward to seeing you guys back on Thursday in the Airbus series. Happy landings, my friends.